Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your shoulders. Try to your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus, your shoulders. Try to relax your anus. Your anus, your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders, your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus.
What's up, guys? Hope y'all are...
Not gonna do it right now, but I have to get that fucking scarab. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm an obsessed man. Shut up, birds! The gold scarab for Elden Ring, and increases your rune. Like if you kill an enemy, you get 20% more runes. Especially now with that one rune farm, and I think T-Joe was mentioning another one before. Oh, yeah. But, man, do they make you work for it. I gotta get something to, I think it's Scarlet Rot I'm getting in there. I got to the boss, but I was so fucked. Well, that's what they do. The boss isn't that bad, but you get so sucked dry that if you don't have a way to cure yourself of the Scarlet Rot, by the time you get to him, you're through all your fucking flasks and you have like half your health left. Yes, I'm talking about it tomorrow. I will say one thing to be objective. Trust me, Quantum TV is a piece of shit and the Ackman's in the right with this. Is that I know what Quantum TV was saying. He wasn't saying that he was going to hurt anybody. he was just saying, he was trying to it still was manipulation, though. This is why I mean Ackman is still in the right. He wasn't saying he was going to come hurt somebody. What he was saying is, if someone gets hurt, it's people who criticize me's fault. Do I think that he's actually going to hurt somebody? I mean, he's nuts, but I don't think so. But what I'm thinking he's doing is he's really playing the ultimate victim card to the point that he would call call the Ackman's mom, who the fuck does that? Don't care if her number's public. Don't care if her information's public. You're a grown-ass man. You have a problem with another grown-ass man over criticism. You call their mommy? The fuck is wrong with you, dude? You're like my age, bro. You're like a little bit younger than me. What is wrong with you? I just found that out this afternoon when I was streaming the Elden Ring fails. I was like, seriously, dude. I have no idea. I'm not looking into anything personal about Quantum because I don't care. I don't fucking give a shit. I'm not here for that. He could be here for that. And it's just so funny watching that Griffin. Like I said, it was a blessing in disguise my editor wasn't feeling well today, because combining that together with the Griffin gaming video, it just explains to you his thing. He comes out with these super Quantum TV relaxed. Anus is in the building. But this is his shtick. I know I'm repeating myself, but I have to. Dude, what do you think having a hot take on something popular at the moment is going to be? Do you think that if you having a contradicting opinion to the vast majority of people, whether it be Gran Turismo 7, which people's opinion on that has changed when other shit happened, but at the time everyone was like worshiping it, or Elden Ring, do you think that people aren't going to make videos on you and have nasty comments toward, like, what, are you on my planet? You're not, I know. At least here you're not. But it's... You go on a public platform, but you don't want the public to criticize you? That's not how it works. You know? So Captain Tickled needs a reality check. Can I get a repeating DSP laugh, jaw hitting the ground, and intro guy fart? Of course. Everyone brace for this one, please. So we're going to get the...
My jaw's hitting the ground.
And then last but definitely not least.
Try to relax your anus.
So... There you go, Alex Flynn. Elden Ring is the first game in a long time for me to want to attempt 100% playthrough. I don't know if I'll do 100%. I definitely want to beat it, though, without question. I don't care how long it takes me. Beat the game a few weeks ago and trying a different build. Yeah, it's... And a game like this hasn't gotten hooks. The last time a game recently has got its hooks in me this much was the original Dying Light. I got to go back and play more Dying Light 2. But... that was the last time, and I haven't enjoyed a game this much since I can't even fucking remember. Yeah, when he comes back to the States. Or not back to the States, back to New York. So. Wasn't even going to stream again this evening. I mean, I feel alright. I have some kind of cold or something like that. I'm not sick. What happened with somebody that's amazing? I keep hearing that Dying Light 1 is greater than 2. I heard that yesterday, where he disabled comments in all his videos. What did he post on the YouTube community post? Let me see. Let me go to Quantum TV. All right, let's see here. Quantum. That
Today,
community. All right, claim he didn't allegedly file, but I'll show you A claim he didn't file. Let me see here. I'll shrink my screen. Let's take the number one brand in Elden Ring feels as big as Zelda Ocarina of Time did in the 90s. Yeah. I didn't beat that game, but I played a lot of it. I remember getting that in Metal Gear Solid. I ended up playing more Zelda, but even though I'm not a... anyway. The Ackman, reached out to your mother to convey the severity of real-world harm you have been causing through your social media actions. He has an opinion on you. You are a public figure. I am a public figure. I see the message you left me. I definitely never issued any veiled threats, but now you're calling for Act Bros to unite for Act Mother's honor. This has officially turned into criminal activity. No, it hasn't. Shut the fuck up. This is a direct call for an uprising and threat of gun violence against me. I warned you. I even gave you a chance to stop. These death threats are not okay. I made no threats to appear at your home, and given the last conversation I had with your mother, I figured you'd leave me alone. But here is yet... Why would you go to someone's mother because someone made a YouTube video on you? Can I repeat that again to you, Quantum TV? Why would you go to someone's mother? Did you get bullied in the playground? Are you in 7th fucking grade? I'll be sending this to the authorities. Shut the fuck up, dude. Let me he's not showing the whole thing here. So let me go to Twitter. He's not showing the whole thing. Got my DMs. I was talking to Destiny FOMO about the Steam Deck. She loves the thing. Let me go to the Act Man. Oh, it's right there. Oh, look, Retro Burrow is back on YouTube. I'm so much excited. Anyway. Hey, Daddy Rich, love the channel. Been a sub since 15 in 2015. Jesus, man, long time. 21, it's 2022. You're awesome, dude. Thank you very much. It's a long time to be following me. I really appreciate that. My voice is going to get very deep because I am stoned and have a cold. I can confirm that Quantum TV is threatening me and my family with doxing and violence. Even reached out to my mother saying we wouldn't want families to get hurt or involved in this. I wish I was fucking joking. If we see you, Quantum, we shoot on sight. Admittedly, I think he should have said, do not show up at my doorstep. I personally wouldn't have said that, but I get what he means. And is Quantum TV overblowing it? Absolutely. 210%. He even makes veiled threats of violence in his latest video around 1720. You guys are going to get somebody killed. He's not making a veiled threat. He's still being shitty. He's still being shitty. But what he's doing is say, oh, look, if someone bothers me, if someone trolls me, if someone it's all someone else's fault for having an opinion on me. So, I don't think he was threatening the Act Man. I'm going to say this in my video tomorrow. But is he still trying to be being terrible and playing the victim card? Yes. 100%. I got to keep it real. I ain't taking... You guys know I try my damnedest anyway to not take sides. That may piss off some people, but it's not a threat. It's a... I'm trying to make everyone else seem evil, and I'm an angel. We'll listen to it again at the timestamp that he said.
This is a story about a magical place.
I'll get that ad revenue, Quantum. God bless. Where is the time? 17:20. Okay, let's wait for the ad.
Where everything's amazing.
This last month has been very entertaining, to say the least. I've learned quite a few things. You think
he's such a bad actor?
That this behavior doesn't have consequences. One day, and I'm making this video because one day maybe you guys might actually get someone killed. And I mean that, because the level of hatred I am receiving is outlandish for the kind.
Holy shit, look at those likes and dislikes. 5.9 dislikes, 5.9 thousand dislikes, almost 6,000 dislikes, and 400 likes. Gee, I wonder why. Yeah, now here is the thing. I know what quantum TV, or not, I know what the Ackman meant. However, he should have said in a more concise way, don't show up to my door or you'll get, or we'll shoot on sight, or don't, because what happened, you know, what he's going to try to twist it as, Ackman, because he's a douche. He says if he finds me anywhere, he's going to shoot me. And that's what he's going to do. You should have been like, stay the fuck away. Like, and I get it too, man. Yo, he called his mom. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? I would be freaked out too. You called his fucking mom. It's not the real quantum. Do you think I'd have the... Okay. The quantum TV that's a mod is not the real quantum TV. It's not. Not the real quantum TV. So I don't think it's a veiled threat. He's playing the victim card. He's still being very manipulative. He's playing the victim card. If something happens to me, or if someone gets hurt because you had an opinion, bro, people are crazy. They shoot fucking other people. Someone got shot on the place during the PlayStation 3 launch. People are crazy no matter what. Whether you have an opinion on a console or opinion on a YouTuber, stop playing the victim card. Christ almighty in heaven. He's still a piece of shit. I don't think he was actually doing a threat, though. Okay. I'm going to shut the fuck up about that until tomorrow. Let me go back to the Joon the King video because I don't really feel like talking about it right now. Joon the King, Wings of Redemption. Hello, everybody. My name is Richard. Wait. 2 years ago. I thought they both said 2 days ago. Thought they both said 2 days ago. All right, let me put this on the one where I have YouTube Premium. Yeah, dude. Oh, that's pretty good. Dude, they've provided us more fun. They provided a great game and a great train wreck. All in one. They have won 2022 as game developers. They did. Go look it up. Someone got shot but on launch day because people were freaking out over the PS3. And then, like, a fucking week later, you could find them everywhere. That was the sad. Someone took a bullet for a fucking console that, like, a week later, like, they couldn't take off. It was people, they were begging people to buy them.
Wings of Redemption. A person that one could only hope was a character. He was someone who was given a second, a third, a fourth, and so on chance at a better life. But those had been squandered time after time by the insanity that are his habits. His downfall is a live event that as things seem to get better, they only get worse. When we last left him in 2019, he successfully raised...
Yeah, it's funny how that neighbor who made those horrific allegations against him, all that turned out to be a nothing burger. Weird.
Enough money to get a weight loss surgery and was on a path at a healthier lifestyle. But his existence is the definition of old habits die hard. Since then, the two major differences in his life are that he has gained all that weight back and that he has gotten married. But he is also married to his online presence, and that presence is attached to the many trolls that follow him, that record every step, or rather every sniff of finger or every squeak of a chair.
Or everything ever.
The relationship between Jordy and his trolls is a coin where both sides are equally weighted with unfavorable activity, with each accusing the other of heinous actions. But the troll side is now backed by source that claims the worst about Jordy is true. Enough so for many of you to believe a continuation video is necessary. And to that, I give you the continuation of Jordy's downfall.
Wings of communism, and there's so many. The names some of these, like Lord Silly Nipples. There was a troll named Lord Silly Nipples. What did he do? Flick his nipples before he started trolling Wings? He probably did. He probably did. Not Wings. Chris Chan.
As a refresher to who Jordy is and what he has done, he was one of the first Call of Duty commentary channels on YouTube and helped establish a genre known as Let's Plays. But as it evolved, Jordy and his content did not. There was hardly any attempt
No,
or
I had
effort
no
to put
idea.
in to focus on new successful types of content. Only different projects with the same effort put in. Normally, these channels die out completely, and are only remembered as relics and stand as plinths that as themselves, once improved on a popular form of content, are now that which is being improved upon. If we instead take these evolutions in content and reframe them as stepping stones, each one leading up to today's clickbait and bombastic titles and thumbnails, we will find Jordy's Let's Plays at the start of the steps.
The clickbait has gotten a lot better on YouTube too. Has gotten much better, I mean to say.
And Jordy never climbing it. A large hindrance
Ever since YouTube made it that they count watch time over clicks.
or massive change in how people viewed him came out in 2011, when he lost a 1v1 match in Call of Duty. But it wasn't so much his loss that had people talking about this event. It was his reaction.
No, Neil, I answered you. Did you know appearing offline does not fucking stop it? I meant to hit this, though.
Look here! Look, listen!
Commentator Showdown goes on. I knew that was a tough lobby to do well in, but I was there.
You know what's weird is that, like, now with people like EDP and Quantum TV, everything, if you look back at Wings and DSP and people like, it's like nothing burgers. Rich, should you relax your anus or your shoulders? How about both?
Wings, did you spawn in?
I broke my controller.
You broke your
It's still an infamous time in Wings history. I broke my controller.
controller?
Yeah, keep fucking laughing, you fucking.
Oh, Wings, I've been there. I know it's
Oh,
had
don't
bad
fucking
days.
suck. Fucking.
This, as the years progressed, turned out to be a sort of pattern. Not so much with his outbursts, though those were present, but more so in his declining image.
What was he playing there?
Friends tried to help Jordy, both business-wise, by getting them to try different forms of content, which was
Yeah, don't get business advice from USB Blade, please.
unsuccessful,
Don't go get business advice from him.
or help him lose weight.
What is Old USB Blade doing now? Does anybody know?
But unable to steer clear of a diet consisting of fast foods and other unhealthy ingestibles, he found success.
Did he just spill his chili over? He just spilled his chili. Son, why would you hold that shit by the lid? Metro North, man, good for you. That's a hell of a job. Good benefits. Good pension. Good for you. Return it to fold. I missed your super chat? Did I? Hey, Rich, you watched that Japanese guy left his NES for 20 years? Yeah, didn't that happen a while ago? He left it on for 20 fucking years and nothing happened, like it was fine? Because he didn't want to lose his game? Rich, relax your anus.
Try to relax your anus.
And you want this from...
You win. Perfect.
In his failure,
I'm a good
when
one,
he
Azam.
dedicated himself to live streaming and was wholly unfiltered with his emotional outbursts and controversial comments. He not became, but rather was discovered to be the new age internet term lolcow, as him and others like
I don't have the wife fart in the on here, bro. I don't have them right now, but I could give you...
Spread your cheeks and just go to town.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I think I did a story on that a while back. That's why it rung a bell about the NES.
Like him, easily give reactions to any form of ridicule or criticism.
Yeah, leave your PS5 or Series X on for 20 years.
These reactions are as consistent as a robot reacting to a stimulus. For some, it could be anxiety-inducing to witness a person fall into the same self-pitying that has crippled their not just time on the internet, but also their life. To others, there is a comfort in viewing
That is a huge
viewing
beard.
his mundane responses and delving into a culture that is truly his own. The man's name is Jordy Jordan, but at some point,
His name is really Jordy Jordan, huh? Or am I missing
viewers
something?
looked into
I thought that was like a nickname.
documents that revealed the residence of Jordy's household, and what they allegedly found was there was once a Richard Jordan living there. So trolls began to address him as Richard, which he vehemently combats.
There's nobody in my family named Richard. I don't know.
Like, that's where, like, I tell them to relax their anuses because, like, bro, okay, so your name isn't Richard. Who cares?
Where are you guys getting
His name is Jordy Jordan, huh? Did his parents, like, that sounds like a rapper from, like, 1989.
this from?
Jordy Jordan and the Plunger Nipples. With the new hit single.
Look here! Look, listen!
Try to relax your anus.
Why do you guys keep saying Richard? Keep in mind, if you continue to say Richard, whether you're a sub or not, we're just going to get rid of you for 24 hours, right? So
By
this is
anybody
your
who says
warning right
Richard.
here. So after this, if you get kicked, it's your fault. Mods, please ban anybody that calls me Richard too. I don't even like that. So just go ahead and ban them.
He is also referred to as Sam, because one time on stream, his grandma in her age, most likely misremembering names, called him Sam and Jordy looked over. And so began people calling him Sam, which brings yet another name that will get a reaction out of
Or if she was having an exploding soda on the table, she may have just said a different name. Because someone else they know is named Sam doesn't mean their cognitive abilities. Like, I've called my dog my brother's name if I was busy doing something.
him. At one point, he was drinking Pepsi on stream, but stated he does not enjoy that soft drink. So now, to his viewers, they refer to it as his drink of choice. Though even still, his true preferences are
Ban anybody who says I drink
also
Pepsi.
memed on, like the Wendy's chili he consumes or the Yoo-hoos he drinks. These stimuli by themselves become stale. So to get a larger reaction from him, sometimes these are combined to make them more bothersome. Like someone might donate something like Richard the Pepsi drinking chili lover or
Richard the Pepsi drinking chili lover.
Sucking Sam the vacuum part salesman, as the profession of vacuum part salesman
my
has
God.
also been endowed to him by the trolling community.
Anyways, love you, Wingo. Stay yeet. And shout out Sean Ranklin. Big ups Liquid Richard and have a good day. From the Pepsi Pimp to Richard Samuel McCready III.
The streams themselves are not what viewers flock to. That is reserved for the many channels that clip his wildest and also equally mundane moments, like the varying reasons he gives for bans.
Yeah, it's not that big a deal, but trolls will be trolls, John Garn. It's not that big a deal. I know plenty of people that do that, but...
Ban that guy right there. Trying to make fun of my fucking KD. Fuck you, dude. You come do this shit. Ban Super Hans.
Those are expensive controllers. Stop doing that.
I'll ban.
I've broken a controller or two, but it seems like a ordinary thing with... An ordinary enough that there's enough compilations of it.
Can mods, please shut this shit down. No, I don't want any fucking life advice. Time out anybody trying to give me life advice. I don't want it. He was banned yesterday for basically asking for me to play Fortnite multiple times.
There also
People...
exists a 6-minute-long compilation of his chair squeaking created by the most popular channel of this category, Sean Ranklin, who was the first to find success in clipping his moments of not so much passiveness, but his aggression during a period in late 2017. Sean Ranklin, bringing in more viewers that Jordy's personal channel hadn't seen in a very long time, earned him the phrase within the trolling community, "Shout out Sean Ranklin," a rare sign of status given to those that the community collectively respects.
That's actually pretty impressive. He's getting over 1 million views a month on just Wings of Redemption clips.
Or nosy content will get Jordy's attention, like Big Ups, Liquid Richard, designed to promote.
Richard respects me and Shadow hasn't banned me yet. Ban anybody who says their name's Harvey Weinstein. Yeah, and dude, people have made albums.
Liquid Richard, a channel known for creating autotune music involving Wings and others, where Jordy's online career could have dwindled into ever more low-count streams until it was not financially viable to stream. This renaissance of rage brought in viewers that revived his Twitch channel, but parallel to this growth was an increase in harassment that goes beyond doxing and beyond the online realm.
Yeah, because
it has gone as far as having
scratch my armpit like an ape. People weren't tuning in for the right reasons. You come here to see a hairy middle-aged man scratch his armpit.
Police raid his house after they received false reports from the worst of his trolls, as seen from this clip from 2018. Things did eventually get better. He got on Lexapro, which is an antidepressant. This lowered his outbursts significantly when he, alongside the drug, streamed single-player games that allowed him to take a break from the constant trolling he experienced from multiplayer games. Even when getting into situations that once led to frustration, instead of screaming or creating easily clippable moments of his unadulterated rage, he had replaced his moments of frustration with a stretch or a sigh. Jordy, within this period, set a goal to get a weight loss surgery done. However,
Look here, look guy and intro guy fart at the same time? Sure, why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. Intro guy fart, and where is a look here, look, listen.
Look here! Look, listen!
Watch Low Tier God BBC fanfics at some point? I'm afraid.
Due to his long history of failing to reach goals and what some consider to be a lack of discipline, there was little hope that he would be able to raise the tens of thousands of dollars to get this surgery done. But the larger worry was once that the funding goal was reached, he would take the money and run. To the surprise of many, he eventually got it done in Mexico. And while there is still some contention in allocation of funding, he was visibly losing weight. This time around, it was not his race-related outbursts that got the online community's attention.
Yeah, you can see you put a lot of it back on, though.
But rather that he was able to follow through on a commitment. This speaks on a wider range than his following of 200,000 Twitch followers or 400,000 or so YouTube subscribers. His influence goes far beyond that. Even PewDiePie, coming from the same community Jordy did in 2010, may know of Wings of Redemption. The same goes for Dr. Disrespect and many other creators of varying sizes. If you're in the...
I know, I'm going to talk about it tomorrow. In a way where I'm 100% honest, but careful and don't... Dude, he has such ravenous fucking fanboys. Like, it's like, I hate going into stories and I still usually just barrel through them where I know no matter what I say, I'm fucked. But no matter what I say, I'm fucked.
Gaming community or in this side of content creation in general, there is a fair chance that you know about Wings of Redemption. All this is to say that there is a large interest in this man, shown not only by...
Have you heard about what happened to Shane Post? No, what happened?
In my previous video that got 2 million views, or Frederick Knutson's video covering his story that has well over 8 million views. And with that established, we can...
I'm not, but here's the thing. I'm not getting off of Twitter. I'm not crying. Let's see what happens. Oh, fuck. The last time I said that, Donald Trump got elected. Literally, it's the last time. But I'll get, like, I think people are blowing it out of... Like, the people that are crying about it, though, are blowing it out of proportion. I do hold to that.
Can give a continuation starting late 2019.
Twitter's like the only social media platform I like, so...
After he successfully shed what he claims to be 140 pounds or so. Not only that, Knutson's video gave a sympathetic view towards Jordy, and in doing so helped shift the narrative against the trolling community. While they never truly received much support, showing the infighting and the overall instability of some communities that troll Jordy had the effect of these communities losing members and supporters. On the other side, this may have also encouraged equally unstable individuals just introduced to Jordy to dox the worst of his trolls, which brought on even more infighting and instability. And in that chaos, Jordy was able to get a bit of control and some financial stability.
Yeah, I heard you say that you were making money off the troll channels.
Oh, of course he is. Without question. That's not even a conspiracy.
That's true?
Do not ever fucking ban the MILFs. Who is banning the MILFs? Do not ban MILFs, ever.
That is true. Any troll channel you see with advertisement on it is paying me kickback.
So you claim those videos and then you get the money?
No. I have deals worked out with each one of them for different amounts.
Get out. You have deals worked out with them, so they pay you for content?
No, they pay me to not strike them.
That's kind of blackmail-y? I don't have another word for it, dude.
I mean, it's not blackmail-y. It's like they're making money. You cut me a little piece of the money because you're using my content. Like, all you're doing is re-editing my content. So, like, I have the power to, like, take your content down. But if you want to work out a deal where you pay me for, like, the rights to use my content, I'm down to let your channel stay up.
I'm mixed on that. Because then that kind of goes into, bro, it's fair use. They're not just... No, some of them are just straight up taking... I kind of side with them on that. Because they're straight up, a lot of times with minimal editing, just like chopping out a big chunk of his stream and saying, disaster stream. Some of them actually put editing in. Wait, what?
At Jordy's peak, in the early 2010s, he was earning an estimated $8,000 to $12,000 a month. Now, from a conversation with Woody's Gamertag, a content creator part of the podcast PKA, also known as Painkiller Already, a podcast Jordy was once part of before he was kicked out, we learned that those numbers are down to $3,000 to $4,000, with the largest piece of the pie coming from donations. But now, Jordy was being fed money through other routes, like occasionally door dashing to make additional money. As for the payments from clip channels, whether it was monthly or a one-time payment, it was clear that he began to embrace his infamous status, at least in some capacity. Though that doesn't mean he still doesn't oppose it altogether. Whether he supports it or not, his blunders typically attract a large audience. Like when, in late 2019, Jordy showed his livestream a page on the automotive research and shopping website Car Gurus, where he looked at a 2017 Camaro available in his area. But what Jordy was unaware of was that in Car Gurus prompting Jordy to purchase the vehicle, it showed, on screen, his contact information.
Oh shit.
On the topic of vehicles, shortly after this blunder, he ended up purchasing a V4 Mustang and displayed the raw power of it to his livestream viewers. At this point, there was an air of success and improvement that was overtaking Jordy's recently depressive image. Though there were a few notches in his path that brought on the all-too-familiar rage moments, as seen by this video posted November 7, 2019 by Sean Ranklin. The more significant aspect of this video is that this was the last video Sean Ranklin posted. Whether due to personal interest or decline of Jordy's rage moments, his absence spoke for itself. Though that's not to say that
it was the V6 salvage. Oh shit, so it was actually totaled then?
The documentation of Wings was hindered, but rather received less attention. There are still countless channels that uploaded almost parallel to the frequency that Jordy streamed, preserving events like this 46-minute long conversation with Frederick Knutson that gives us Jordy under a different light. Typically, we see Wings interacting with trolls either indirectly when addressing his chat, or directly when he joins their Discord and is unable to hold a genuine conversation due to the constant fodder of insults and other comments that typically have him join and maintain an aggressive stance. But with Knudsen, we see a different side of Jordy, where a mutual respect is present and a neutral conversation can be held.
Oh, yeah, I've always said that about Wings. He is a nice guy. Oh, I gotta take my Zycam shit. That's why I put a timer on. Hey, Siri, set a timer for 3 hours from now.
3 hours, starting now.
Yeah, I have sort of the opposite relationship with food than you do, where I guess it's kind of similar, where I won't eat until I feel like I've deserved it. Like if I've worked enough today, like have I worked enough today to deserve food? And that's its own problem.
Yeah, like I can't comprehend what you're putting down right now. It's like my brain.
Yeah, no, exactly. Everyone has their own personal relationship with food, and people think that food is this very universal thing, and it's like, yeah, everyone eats, but not everyone eats or views food the same.
You know, like watching your video, because I kind of skimmed through it because it's like 2 hours long, and I've lived.
I don't blame you.
I've lived through everything in the video, so like.
You don't need a fucking.
Yeah, he's a smart dude, and he's actually very amicable and cool to talk to. I know, like, Woody's wife doesn't like him, but I mean, there's backstory there. But...
Recap.
But like I was really depressed at how fat I was in a lot of those scenes. Like,
yeah. No,
you don't realize how fat you are until you go back and look at you at your worst.
Mm-hmm.
And like I look at that stuff, and I'm like, how did I even think I was deserving of like another?
Like Coldy's definitely works in Zycam. I like the Zycam, the rapid melts though, because like Coldy's, like the regular hard lozenges take like 80 minutes to dissolve.
The person loving me at that weight.
There are other moments where a more upbeat Jordy is captured, but those typically don't get as much attention. Take, for example, this short...
Yeah, exactly, Michael.
...clip...
You can't compare Wings of Redemption and DSP to Quantum TV. You can't fucking do it. There's no comparison to be had.
...uploaded by Lumix, a hired hoodlum.
Alright, Jordy, they want you to rage when I do it, too.
Okay, I got you.
We gotta get some good footage.
Hold up, motherfucker. I'm gonna get $5 at this, right? What the hell? I gotta act and everything.
You gotta get them a sub, bro.
Alright, Jordy.
No sound. What do you mean? I haven't changed any settings.
You ready for this? Any last orders?
No, Quantum TV is a piece of shit. He's not a lolcow. He's a mentally disturbed person that needs help.
Fuck! Why the fuck you do that, Ski?
Oh my god.
I was gonna say.
This is a rare occasion where Jordy plays into the rage he is known for.
If he did that all the time, he'd have like 5,000 viewers a stream and probably be making more a month than I make in a fucking year.
These moments are few and far between, especially now.
Quantum TV's clinched anus. You could have that name. You say relax your anus to me, it hides the because I guess it's all one word.
With the bad news that kicked off 2020. Jordy's grandmother, known to the stream as Gangster Grandma...
Ban anybody who says, Grandma, relax my anus.
Renowned for her ability to eat a raw onion, but more importantly...
Chris Chan... What? Chris Chan... It's going to be weird. The thing that Chris Chan did, horrific. But think about the psycho that was behind it. Chris Chan is so far gone that they aren't in the same realm as Quantum TV either. Even with what they've done, horrific. worse than I ever could have imagined it would have ended. I knew it was going to end bad, but not that bad. I still think Quantum TV is at a different level. I'm just saying. I think if you understand what I mean, you understand what I'm talking about.
Because she cared much for Jordy, and Jordy cared much for her. To him, she was very close to a second mother. That's why this news hit not only him, but the community very hard. When it was revealed that she had fallen ill as a mass on her lungs was found, and she was later diagnosed with 3 different types of cancer. An equally shocking discovery, though much less somber, was when in the following month, Jordy announced he was getting married.
And like people are concerned about how fast I'm getting married. I mean, me and this girl have been like...
I'll never get married. Ever, 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 ever. Never.
Off and on for 6 years. And the reason we've been off and on is I kept pushing her away. Mainly because of one simple reason.
There's my kids, my family, and my job. And that's it.
Like, she's super religious.
And I have friends, too, that are close enough that I consider them family.
I'm not. Right? Like, religion's a big part of her life.
I have he had Quantum TV's Relaxation before, but I will give him this.
Try to relax your anus, your shoulders.
And I'm not so concerned about her.
That's fine, Cosmic. I hope you have a happy marriage. I hope it's great for you. I hope it's a happy, healthy relationship. I am good. No fucking thank you.
Her being religious, as if we had children, I wouldn't want them to be forced into religion.
Nope.
But I
ain't giving someone half of my shit because I put a fucking ring on their finger. Are you mad? The only my kids are entitled to all of my shit. That's it.
Recently decided I don't want kids. There's a good chance she can't have kids.
Doesn't matter. I mean, I had my kids, but you marry someone and you get divorced, they're still entitled to alimony. Most people won't fuck with a prenup, though, because like, oh, you're already shooting this marriage in the foot. You're fucking right, I am. Yo, didn't like a basketball player say fuck you and we're not getting married because she wouldn't sign a prenup? You know what I say to that guy? Smartest thing you could have ever done. Yeah, don't get divorced. Just live in misery.
And that took away all the like downsides of like, hey, we probably won't work out long distance because like you want children.
Yeah, because you're still, I'm 90, at least in the States, you're definitely entitled to alimony. It doesn't matter. You could, it could be a second. You're still entitled to alimony. Can add up, man. And like I said, a lot of people won't sign a prenup. I mean, I get it. Because it's like you're already, like you're psychologically already screwing the marriage. But no. Why the fuck should I give you half of everything I've worked for years upon years? You ain't my kids. You ain't my family. And because we lived under the same roof together for a few years, you're going to take a shit ton of my money every month for a lifestyle payment? Not even because we had kids together? Get lost. Kick fucking rocks all the way down the road. I want Carlos to be the ring bearer at my wedding, and Steve could be the that's why the birds are here. They're actually making a minister bird service for that. Make sure to hire them now. I get a cut of the revenue.
I don't know if I want children. I don't think we'll agree with how to raise children. So all that went out the window. So like, there's no reason not to date. And at the same time, it's like, she's one of the few people in my life that's always been there for me. Like through all the other girls and hoes and shit like that, she's been the universal constant. So do I think I'm rushing a marriage? No, not really. I think I'm getting married to the right person.
Though he would not disclose the identity of his fiancée.
My parents spent over $200,000 on lawyers when getting divorced. No, thank you. Nah, that's good, man. I have video games and Pornhub. Much cheaper. And you don't have to have a stupid fucking conversation with Pornhub after you're... Oh, so what do you do for work? Here is a button. I'll just click a button on my fucking phone. Just play an audio message, and you could have a conversation with that. Big ups to Kelly for support. I don't know the whole deal behind that.
Bringing into question if she actually existed. To offer proof, Jordy showed the container for the ring on stream. But if his fiance's existence did not come into question by the trolls, his faithfulness did, for reasons such as his previously active Plenty of Fish profile. As one of his most dedicated but also considered to be a disturbed troll, catfished him on the website and carried a conversation during the time Wings was supposedly in a committed relationship with his girlfriend, now turned fiancée. There was also that time, shortly after...
Yeah, no electronic. Exactly, dude. Exactly. Look, oh, you want to be with me for the rest? All right, we can live under the same roof. Not saying I don't want to be in a relationship. Not saying I don't want to be in a long-term relationship. Why do we need to get married? What? All right, there's some tax benefits. Whoop-de-fucking-do. You know what's more beneficial? Not having to pay alimony when and if the marriage breaks up. That's a much bigger tax break to me.
After announcing his
I'll pay the extra taxes.
Marriage, a website used to hire escorts auto-filled in his search bar. This meant very little, but it allowed trolls to speculate why Jordy may have visited the site. It could have been because the year prior...
Like, man, people like the fucking forced cream pies they saw on the quartering. Oh my god. I just peed in my basement.
Escorts were sent to his house by trolls and was curious to know the source. But the larger question was, what were Jordy's intentions in marrying this mysterious person? And that was seemingly answered to...
Yes. And that was like something he typed. It wasn't... I mean, Google's not going to... Hey, how about you look at some forced cream pies today? That's something you have to type in. It is saved from your history. We know what Jeremy Hampley's been doing in his spare time. My voice is getting real deep right now from the cold and the marijuana. How does it make you feel? Do you smell my breath right now? Does it smell like your asshole? That didn't sound right. I'm just saying that I have bad breath. I did not go near your asshole. That was weird. Stand up! Act like a fucking bird for once. Are you no longer standing? What happened to my bird? Look at how they massacred my bird.
What appears to be rumors. As during an event, maybe a stream or private messages, he seemed to have given away key details like that she had previously fought cancer and is a registered nurse with insurance. With this information...
Why do you tell people so much? Why?
A troll was able to find Jordy's fiance's identity via his Facebook profile and was able to turn her family against him.
Bok, mother clucking Richard.
Here's what actually happened. Wings claimed he was getting married, and then someone did some research and found out that she has cancer, and she's about to have a cancer surgery this spring. Meanwhile, he just bought her a ring, even though they told him not to buy a ring. And I guess she wants kids immediately, whereas he doesn't want kids at all. And he claimed that she was a nurse who made, quote, bank. And now he was going to have expendable income and free health insurance. And at no point do you see him like, oh, I love this person so much. We have such a deep connection. I want to spend the rest of my life with him. It's more like free health insurance and I'll have somebody
like it's financially advantageous.
The caveat to all this, I've later learned,
The person who assembled this data and talked to the person's mom in this...
Yeah, you gotta be careful, man.
Is Wings' parallel of Boogie's biggest anti-fan. I don't know what to call him, hater or whatever.
Detractor, according to Philip Burnell. Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man.
So, like, he just takes everything he knows and paints it in the worst possible light. It
This
does
is also
appear...
the guy that catfished Wings. This guy catfished Wings a while back and then posted all of their conversations. He posed as a woman who lived near Wings, and when in reality he's a gentleman from Canada.
Tremendous
And,
time investment. Huge.
Tremendous.
Huge. Like 2 months of catfishing, and then he posted all the screenshots and stuff of Wings.
His frustration on his streams around this time and
I don't mean, look, I'm not saying, Jay Dizzle, that I'm not going to ever be in a relationship or a long-term one, or maybe like that's it. But why do we need to get married? Why? Well, what does it benefit me?
discovery that she was once again
it'll benefit you, but not me.
And active on Plenty of Fish was enough information to piece together that the marriage was no longer taking place. With the troll succeeding in sabotaging his marriage and the declining health of his grandmother, there was
Straights in their relationships? What do you mean?
All
relationships are complicated no matter what your sexual preference is, man.
a sort of relapse.
Yeah, I've been going the opposite way in weight lately. I mean, like, I've been eating like shit ever since the trolls went and kind of.
I had lasagna tonight, where the lasagna was made, I believe, with palm leaves, and it was fucking good. It tasted like there's no carbs in it.
Fuck with my marriage and like got her family against me, and like I've been trying to deal with that mess.
Yeah, I'm not. Who says I love your thinking, Rich? Someone said that there. Who? Hasakura. Yeah, it's not that I'm saying that I don't want to be in a relationship. I'm not like, I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. Boo-hoo. No, I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is, why do we need to get married? Why?
And I don't know. I've just been super depressed and unhappy. I mean, like, my grandma got diagnosed with cancer. Trolls fuck with my marriage. They're trying to fuck with me on the taxes. I mean, just a bunch of little things. Like,
Tastes exactly. It does not, dude. I'm telling you. It's not as soft as the pasta would be, like the lasagna, but it tastes exactly the same.
I got a fucking nail in one of my tires. Had to replace that. That's $300 I didn't want to spend. And like,
it's always fun when that happens.
I haven't been motivated to do anything lately. Like, I just been sleeping a lot and just kind of like meandering through life.
Though Jordy never stopped consuming fast food post-surgery, there was a noticeable
might be able to buy a check mark Billy Mays cocaine addiction. I would clean out my nose with OxyClean after.
in consumption of fast food and yoo-hoos. Yoo-hoos are in essence carbonated chocolate milk in a can.
No, it's not even carbonated. It's just chocolate milk.
There was hardly a day with motivation to stray away from his former and now current eating patterns, as throughout March there were multiple instances that showcased an increase in his caloric intake, even stating that
an increase in his thank you, Dr. Joon. An increase in his caloric intake.
That he had gained 10 pounds due to it.
I'm actually around the same size. The only thing different is like I've just not been hiding it on the camera. Like, I haven't really gained hardly any weight. I've gained a little bit. I have gained some weight back, but it's been like 10 pounds. Like,
yeah, a Yoo-hoo. It's all right. It's like, I can't remember the last time I had a Yoo-hoo.
Actually around the same size. Like, this is still a 3X shirt. Show it.
Just get naked, dude. It's fine.
Yeah, this is still a 3X shirt. Like, I'm not even in a 4X anymore. Like, these are 3X pants. Like, I have clothes I can't even wear.
To make matters worse, by the end of the month, he leaked his phone number again in the exact same fashion he did so last year, as through car gurus he was looking at trucks to purchase. But as bothersome as it may be, a phone number can be changed.
Man.
The worsening issue that required change was still his weight gain.
Maybe I'm too. I guess because I've been doxxed so many times at the multiple places that I've lived multiple times that it's like, oh no, someone saw my information. Oh no. Please, no, don't. I mean, not that I want the information out there. Please don't get what I'm saying twisted, but it's like, I'm gonna dox you, Rich. Oh, you mean the same fucking address? One of the same addresses that you've had for the past 10 years? Do you want me to cry and make a video and be afraid? That's why I think you don't see my address as much now, because they don't have anything. I don't fucking care. Like, you've already done... It's not like I've moved again. You know what I mean?
The surgery Jordy opted for was a gastric sleeve surgery, one that removes a significant portion of the stomach, allowing only a...
I still wouldn't. I'm holding my own shit down. You know what I mean? I don't need someone else's money.
Small amount of food to be present at any given time. Eventually, the stomach expands once more and the weight loss may plateau. It is not uncommon for those who get the surgery to gain all the weight back and then some. And for viewers, Jordy was certainly on that path, as due to the pandemic, Jordy had recently purchased a stockpile of food consisting of canned goods and ramen.
Yeah, so what if she makes more money than me? Who gives a shit? So she makes more money than me. I'm still paying my own bills. Why I don't need someone else's, you know what I mean?
Noodles. Individual portions of these are insignificant when considering how they may affect a person's weight. But how Jordy was eating voraciously, though he couldn't physically stomach large amounts of food at once, he could continuously eat throughout the day and eat small segmented portions that eventually equal the large portion that was impossible to take on all at once. This being reflected by the common sight.
I love the 1987. I know this has been used in other videos too. I think It's a Gundam uses this too. But it's like it sounds like music from like a 1987 Macy's. The women were shopping for their shoulder pad vests.
Of him eating on stream, though outside influences like his failed wedding could and was being used as an excuse for his reduced commitment to eat less. But that was no longer the case. It was 2 months.
Oh, I didn't mean you. I'm broke. Oh, you're meaning like yourself? I still wouldn't, man. You don't want to be beholden.
2 months
You know?
of Jordy drinking yoo-hoos and eating.
Quantum TV posted something. It better be more than like he farted. A lot of people we will insatiate people's urges to know about Quantum TV. Let's see what's going on here. People already making a video, and
Today we're going to kick things off.
I saw that about. There's nothing new there. Or did he do a video maybe? Let me see. This fucking HD TV test harshly bashes the Samsung. Dude, this guy just can't.
On stream.
Why do people like you make videos like that are meant to be like, look, when I make videos talking about people, yeah, they're meant to rile people up. That's what I do. Review, rile people up. Like, you're talking about people that you know that you're going to have strong opinions come back to you. You can't cry about the strong opinions when you're calling out another YouTuber. You can't do it. You can't have both. You can't just say, hey, I know someone with a fan base bigger than mine. I'm going to call them out. But no, you can't say anything back to me. Are you like... He is delusional, though.
The site of such an activity welcomed the chat to use the Yoo-hoo emote, as it was now a meme of sorts. Then, a picture of Jordy in formal wear.
That is a handsome-looking man right there.
Can I taste your nuts?
I didn't mean to taste your nuts, but it was there.
Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders.
began making the rounds through the internet. Then another. Sometime in late
Ban anybody who says to put clamps on my nipples.
May 2020, Jordy and his wife-to-be...
You can get away with a lot of BS in life if you don't care about anything. Yeah, there's a lot of context to what you just said there. Yes and no.
Went through the wedding.
Thank
with
you,
the news
Jason
of
Hubbard.
it going public mid-June.
I just checked the Quantum TV community tab. Nothing new. I saw that was the newest one we talked about in the beginning. The Act Man. I'm going to have all this in video form tomorrow. My editor said he's feeling better, so he's confirmed to be back to it. There's going to be a nice, long, juicy, delicious video tomorrow.
All right. So we know I got a puppy, right? And I already have 2 cats. And
Now we
Bongo.
do.
Right? The reason we got the puppy is I got married.
And so Kelly, Jordy's wife, and Bailey, the dog the couple adopted, was now attached to his life and story, and was brought to many viewers' attention in an equally chaotic fashion. Even for what is typical of his life, this was unexpected.
Thank you very much. We are staying on top of some late-breaking news overnight. Police say a man and a woman have been busy robbing businesses on the northwest side.
Oh, I remember this.
Now,
The
unfortunately
trolls.
for them, officers were also on the job, and they managed to catch up with them. Katrina Weber live where the arrest happened, which is near Highway 151 in Petrenko. And you say it was a case of police being in the right place at the right time, Katrina.
Well, that's right. Those officers just happened to be passing by this area at the time when the call came in about a robbery here around 4:30 this morning. Those officers were actually on their way to yet another robbery call out on Culebra Road near Loop 1604. That's
It's not funny, but it is. It's
when the robbery call here came in. They say they caught the couple in action, arresting a woman who was still inside this Texaco gas station.
Didn't someone say that he was a journalist that was killed in the Ukraine war?
Store. A man tried to run
Do I have that still? Do I have stinks like shit? Yes, I do.
Stinks like shit.
To police, but they ran him down and caught
I could be wrong about that second one, but I don't think I
him
am.
on the access road. They found the couple's car still in the parking lot. Police say that this couple robbed 2 other stores in the medical center area. And again, they've both been arrested and they face a long list of charges, included aggravated robbery.
In those clips was Jordy Jordan and his wife Kelly. Kelly, who was now introduced to the online community through this video. Because that news report was about an actual robbery taking place at a gas station in San Antonio, Texas, while Jordy lives in South Carolina, there was no belief that this was legitimate. Beyond that,
well, no shit.
Like what? Splice footage of what's
splice footage of his running, and the person's like, if I was a cop with like their cam on, first off, you would see the shit on the screen, and secondly, I'm pretty sure the cop would catch him. Now I'm gonna get the sucked me clip. I still got it on here. And I gotta get Lord Silly Nipples.
Seems to be Jordy when he attended the FPS boot camp, and the security camera footage that seems to be playing back on a monitor at the store but being recorded vertically with a phone. Jordy was not pleased with the fakery that is the splicing of these clips, nor the origin of him making that transaction.
Yeah, because stupid people will believe anything.
I went to an Office Depot recently, and they took video. One of the employees took security footage and stole it and took it home of me making.
That's incredible, man. That's incredible.
Making a transaction, and then they edited it into a.
That someone was like, worked at a place and was like, "Yo, that's Wings. I'm gonna troll him." I'm sure they must have gotten fired. I remember this now too. No, this is real, man.
Like news feed of a gas station robbery.
That's so fucked up.
Currently looking for lawyers for a defamation suit against Office Depot. That isn't legal defamation?
Yeah, and he's filing for bankruptcy. I have bad news for you, though. If you think that's going to bankrupt Alex Jones, he probably just has his money invested in places they can't find. He's fine. All the money he used from selling his scam fucking supplements is nice and safe somewhere, I assure you.
I mean, like, for somebody to have access to the security camera, right? They would have to be a manager or hire at least a key holder of Office Depot. That means that's one of their more trusted employees. He used Office Depot resources.
I know. We're going to talk about it tomorrow carefully.
To get video footage of me.
Of course. Hey, Rich, your channel's growing again. Oh, look, a story that's going to probably negate all of that growth you just had.
And
that you really are, it's your responsibility to talk about.
Then in his free time, defame my character by pretending that I was stealing from stores.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they all do. And then he'll say that his company has no money, and they declare bankruptcy. He doesn't have to pay anybody, and he gets to go buy a fucking yacht somewhere because he's a piece of shit. That actually kind of ties into what I think Lyoko was saying before. You're actually right. Yeah, you could be you get rewarded in the States, even more so, for being a terrible person.
Defamation, like the defamation part is them accusing me of stealing.
Though Jordy said deformation and deframed, what he most likely meant was defamation, which can be defined as the action of damaging the good reputation of someone, slander or libel. It is rare for a defamation suit to be won and difficult of such winnings to be calculated.
Yeah, because it's definitely, it's a dangerous rabbit hole to go down, man. Why are people sending me photos? I gotta talk about the Ackman tomorrow. Holy shit! And it has to be Twitter, and it has to be Quantum TV. My content has gotten better lately. Thank you.
Especially in Jordy's case, as it's not damaging his good reputation per se, as he's all.
Yeah, but dude, here's the thing. I could tell you that if I wasn't, even though my sub growth until recently even though it hasn't gone up, I'm still gaining subs, but I'm also, because I give takes that are all over the place and I'm not just sticking in one direction, I piss off other people. So 200 new subscribers come in, 200 new subscribers go out. I see it with each video, like gained 150 subs here, 100 subs here, 200 subs here, 25 subs here per video. But, you have a video where I talk about, just think of people that I've talked about before. It doesn't bode well because they're like, hey, I'm fans of that person, and I'm angry at you, so I'm leaving. Or hey, I'm fans of this take, and you said you were very positive about Sony for the past 5 videos. Now you're saying they screwed up, so I'm mad and it's just how it is. So unless you stick with the team, you don't gain subs. Why am I talking to you? What do you have to do with anything?
Already an infamous figure, and due to that, would be ever more difficult to prove that this event heavily damaged his reputation. Even with this fakery taking place, it seems he was optimistic with varying facets of his life, as seen on this stream on July 2020, a little over a week after that fake robbery scandal.
I'm over here losing.
I am OG YouTube. It's strange to think that.
Wait, married, happy as I could fucking be, new truck, house paid for. And the way you're trying to ruin my life is by charging back $3 that I don't even realize that's missing most of the time.
Warm up while you can. We deploy
Keep doing you.
See, you shouldn't even have mentioned it. That's where he fucks up. Don't even mention it. Let him do a chargeback. Fuck him. Just report it. Yeah, I heard about that sale, man. I heard about that.
It took only 2 weeks after this stream for him to have a change of heart and accept that
one of the big bumps in my sub growth recently is obviously the Ackman having a big chunk of his newest video, which blew the fuck up. Getting a bunch of views, and people know who I am now.
He was feeding into old habits.
Yeah, thank you, Kazul. Watch me
I
on
have
and off.
lost weight. I've lost 140 pounds.
Which Souls game is
But my
this?
goal weight was 250, and I didn't make that. And I've gained probably 20 pounds.
I heard Wings is good at Souls games.
Since then.
Variable refresh rate. It's kind of the same thing that G-Sync with NVIDIA does. What happens is it when, say, you're playing a PS5 game and it runs at 45 FPS, your monitor or TV will then refresh if it's VRR capable at the same 45 hertz. It'll refresh at the same frame rate the game is being pumped out at, so you don't see any screen tearing. It's the simplest way I could explain it. I've never understood that. You've given takes that I don't agree with before. I've never felt that you need to unsubscribe, mostly because you give honest takes, but a lot of people aren't like that. Why do you think, whether it's news websites, you either have news websites or tech websites that don't give any takes at all? They're just as Ioneo Air looks pretty fucking banging, dude. And I have a retail version of the Ioneo Next coming maybe tomorrow, definitely by Wednesday, and that's when I'm going to show off the Steam Deck with it. Because here's the thing. I love the Steam Deck, but there's a shortcoming. It needs better Windows support because, yeah, it's more intuitive to use with SteamOS, obviously, but the flexibility is not there.
And, like, I don't like where I'm at because I don't want to be going back up, but I am
Which Souls game is this? Is this Dark Souls 2 or
going
1?
back
Or
up, and I'm struggling to change my eating habits.
Being displeased, some of the more active and considerably disliked members of Jordy's trolling community use Jordy's weight gain.
God, I want to go back and play. But the dock, here's the thing, though. But I'm talking about the OS. I'm talking about the OS operating system. That's the thing. Having Windows and having, because you got to realize that's a custom APU, which is still awesome because it has the Zen 2 cores, RDNA 2 tech in there. They worked with AMD for the Steam Deck. But it's not like it's covered under, it has custom drivers for Windows, and they're not great, at least as of now.
And other unfavorable clips of him saying the N-word, and controversial statements involving minors as a sort of justification to further tarnish Jordy's reputation to differing effect, with two notable events taking place in August of 2020. But the ones that targeted organizations and community...
Ban anybody who super chats to let you know you missed the super chat. I try to be good with it, man. I try.
Members close to Jordy seem to be more effective in getting his attention, while also getting more opposition for taking it to that level.
We were talking about how deep the hate goes. Like, let me tell you exactly. Like,
I think my biggest issue with Elder Scrolls games is combat. Feels like you're paintbrushing the enemies to death. They need to make the combat feel more visceral, I guess you could say.
I understand I'm boring. I understand that I failed weight loss surgery. I understand that everybody's severely disappointed in me, right? But you guys take it too far. You take it too far. Let me give you an example of what they're doing to me right now. They're taking pictures that I put on my Twitter, right? And they're putting racist messages on them, and they're sending them to local Black Lives Matter groups.
Got me to get Dark Souls remastered on Switch. It's a good one, man. You'll enjoy it.
My area. Like, they're getting into these groups on Facebook and then posting these.
Dude, I worked out more when I was at my fattest than when I do now. I know I could lose more weight. I know I put some back on. But it's not just about working out, too. You could work... If he's eating 3,000 calories, it just cancels out if he's working out and burnt 2,000 calories. You know what I mean?
These pictures claiming that...
The sex bots are here. I must be having... Oh, yeah, I have over 1,000 people here.
They're from other places in my other groups in my area. You laugh. This is stuff that will get you killed.
While things were ramping up in terms of the harassment Jordy was receiving, they seem to have died down again as he bared bad news that most members of his community, whether troll or regular viewer, could sympathize with.
But she goes like, the
You didn't miss my super chat. Come to bed. I am cold.
Try to relax your anus.
Nurse is supposed to be coming over to clarify it, and they're gonna be removing the body. And like, do you want to come over and see her one last time? I'm like, ah, man, I don't. I don't want to remember her in the shape she was in, and that, like, I already got to remember her from last week because I went to see her because they told me like she wasn't doing very well. And,
Yeah, you said that's his grandma he's talking about.
and like, yeah, she had cancer, and she had lung cancer, but like she couldn't like move her arms or legs or anything. Like her nervous system was completely gone. And I gotta remember that face. It's just like I'm selfish with death because like I don't want to go to her funeral, and I didn't want to go see her last week, but like I felt like I owed it to her because she was asking for me. There's two things I don't wish on anybody: to watch somebody slowly die from cirrhosis of the liver, and to watch somebody die from cancer. Either one. Very good.
Man, I didn't know. That sucks. I didn't know she passed away.
Jordy's grandmother was someone who, while growing up, played a very large role in raising him. It made it all worse when he was in the unfortunate position of watching her deteriorate in hospice care. Though there were the usual comments and claims
Thank you very much, Diego.
that Jordy was streaming for sympathy to encourage donations, in moments such as these, there was a rare community unification. A viewer even sent Jordy a painting in remembrance of his grandmother. Though this piece didn't last long. In November of 2020, the trolling resumed to its typical amount. As for a short period during this month, he was banned from Twitch and believes it was influenced by the trolls.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
Another event,
You don't have to.
possibly involving them, was when Jordy, determined to purchase a scalped PS5 and driving 2 hours to pick it up, turned out to be a waste of time.
Ooh.
At least
That would piss me
that's
off.
the way it seemed initially, because about an hour later, he still
Yes, Dark Soul Destroyer for you. You'll get a free one here.
obtained the console.
Anybody who says I actually got a PS5 in a bag in the back of my car.
What drew viewers' attention in Jordy's streams after obtaining his new gaming console was in fact not the console, but the shirt he was wearing. Insignificant at first glance, until viewers took note that this was one of the shirts Jordy wore pre-surgery, meaning that he's possibly close to, if not back to his original weight. Another recently discovered health-related issue was now his low levels of testosterone.
My testosterone T is a 240, and the reference range is 264 to 916.
Stay frosty.
And my testosterone free is 13.2. I don't know what that means.
To make matters worse, the antidepressant Lexapro was supplemented with another known as Effexor that initially had a strong and pleasant impact, but it took only a few months.
Well, that's what SSRIs do. Initially, the first 2 weeks on an SSRI, which is an anti-anxiety medication, it'll actually, or even longer than that, I've read, could actually make you feel worse before it makes you feel better. Prepare your farts for J.J. Abrams' Hot Wheels. They're actually making a Hot Wheels fucking movie.
For this to lose its effectiveness as well. With the weight gain, the newfound method of trolling Jordy by using Jordy's
You know what's weird now is I look, my phone keeps notifying me of YouTube messages. If you're wondering what I'm looking at, people are commenting on this stream now while I'm live streaming. And they weren't able to do that before. It's a new thing, I think. Unless something on my channel.
And the ineffectiveness of his antidepressants ended 2020 in a much different state.
Well, Lexapro, there are other SSRIs, at least with Lexapro I've read. And my doctor told me, and multiple doctors told me that it'll make you feel crappier before it makes you feel better.
Than the year began. The silver lining was that there was a lack of interest, as there was some control in his life, and the trolls were not as present as they were, or at least were going to be. With many troll channels across the spectrum recirculating compilations of Jordy's controversial statements about race, children, and now more frequently, his stories and video segments of alleged animal abuse. There are a few notable stories that Jordy has told specifically of cats. one directly on his channel when, allegedly at the age of 5, he trapped a kitten under a bucket and forgot to release it, and only remembered about it years later.
I was outside, I was shooting
Oh, God.
basketball, and, you know, this cat comes along. We had these 5-gallon buckets. So I took a 5-gallon bucket, and I was like, bloop! And I basically I left the bucket on top of him because the cat couldn't move the bucket. And he ended up dying under there.
Oh, God.
Recently, there were other clips when, shifting his chair, he possibly run over his dog having it squeal. And in another clip, he claims to shake his barking dog's cage, though the narrative around that is that he hit the cage. These moments range widely in time that they happened, but to new viewers,
Yeah, that could be he just tapped the fucking top of the cage. Relax.
it was all the same. So as 2021 progressed, the circulation of these moments increased ever so slightly, but they were finding difficulty in achieving their intended virality. That's not to say that they were not effective. Jordy managed to reinvigorate the wrong kind of interest in him, sourced from what he previously called being selfish with death, that gained attention for 3 reasons. First, that the event was re-uploaded by Sean Ranklin, the same creator that had not uploaded in well over a year. And this was, to many, enough for him to return from his hiatus. The video in question, uploaded on March 7, 2020, is titled Wings of Redemption Ignores His Crying Wife for Dark Souls Disaster Stream. The video starts with Jordy stating that he is streaming before he leaves to attend a celebration of life, which can also be considered to be done alongside or in replacement of a funeral. And being that his grandmother passed about 5 months prior, it is
What's up,
believed
Dark
to be
Soul
her
Destroyer?
remembrance.
I'm just trying to squeeze the stream in before I gotta go do the celebration of life thing.
As the stream progressed, it is apparent Jordy made the last-second choice not to attend, and notifies his wife via text messages just moments before they were meant to leave.
Ooh, yeah, dude, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Hey.
There's Bailey.
What's happening?
Nothing.
Nothing. I want to talk to you.
We'll talk when I'm done streaming.
When will that be?
I don't know.
So you want to just kind of wait around?
I texted you and said that I wasn't going to the thing that
Yeah,
you
but you text me 15 minutes before I should be here and ready.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Maybe that was a little late.
Might have been. I don't know.
Can you not take like a 5-minute break?
No, because it's going to be more than a 5-minute conversation.
Failing to convince Jordy to go, she gets frustrated to the point of crying.
I'm good with you shutting me out.
How live stream. That's the only thing that sucks about live streams. Some shit's uncontrollable, man.
Whatever.
The cat just comes, walks across Faria first. Thank you very much. The fuck is going on here, man? It feels like I'm having a...
Grace, what are you doing, bud?
You just... I'm not defending Wings or throwing Wings under the bus. You just have to be careful in situations like this because you don't know the context. It's like that one time when someone came in a room who I assure you wasn't my wife just to ask me like a random stupid question about something. And I was like, really? You're asking me now in the middle of streaming? And there was no importance to it. And then someone put out a video that I was abusing my wife. So you get my point. You got to be careful with stuff like this because you see something that may look terrible and you don't know anything else behind the circumstances that happen. I'm not saying you shouldn't have done this, but maybe she does this shit all the time. You know? I don't know. Dickers, when you stream live, do you have like a red light so your kids won't walk in? Yes, I do. I have a flashing light right out my door. Matter of fact, I could show it to you real quick, and I'm going to piss real quick, and I'll be right back. And it's as much as it seems cheesy that it flashes, it's better than I could have it just be one color, but that actually if there's someone's walking by, it gets their attention. So it was a cheap but very valuable investment. Again, I'm not saying how this is how he should have handled it, not saying I'm agreeing, but we don't know the whole circumstance. Does she do this all the time? Is there something that happened that maybe she, like, we don't know what goes on, you know? But yeah, he should have probably stopped the stream at this point. I will agree with that wholeheartedly.
All right, guys, I gotta end the stream.
Yes, I am a very proud father. Happy goddamn birthday.
I'll see you guys in a bit.
What I'm also sensing from that reaction is that this is probably a regular occurrence. I could be wrong. That's speculation. You could throw that at me 210%. You're right. But when I react to something like that, it's like, they're doing it again. Okay.
What they don't understand is my wife will cry at the change of bariatric pressure in the atmosphere.
Bariatric pressure. Bariatric, like the surgery.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, getting back up. Oh, shit. Oh.
Though Jordy said bariatric, which can be defined as relating to or specializing in treatment of obesity, he...
It's bariatric pressure and barometric. Ban anybody who says I had barometric surgery.
Most likely meant barometric pressure in the atmosphere, as to say his wife is very sensitive and her crying in that moment did not mean much. But it meant much to others.
Well, oh shit, of course the trolls are good. Like I said to you, someone made someone ask me a question who wasn't my wife. Was not my wife. And it was a simple, dumb question they could have asked me like 5 days later. That I was being abusive towards my... I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. And again, I didn't flag the video. Why? Because I've learned... It took me a while. I was a thick boy in more ways than one. I was thick-headed, too. That the best thing to do is just don't give a shit. It's the best weapon you have. Because here's the thing. You take down the video. Look at the Streisand effect. They literally should remove Barbara Streisand's picture and put Quantum TV's picture there. Look. So that's why I don't even take down the videos. Because here's what people would have... Oh, look at Rich. Yeah, he's abusing his non-existent wife with his non-existent gastric bypass surgery. That the quartering's drinking gastric bypass juices that didn't come from Rich. So whose juices is he drinking? So what am I going to do? Sit there and fucking take it down? So what's going to happen? Oh, Rich is flagging and striking these videos. It must mean they're telling the truth. He doesn't want people to know the truth. So you know what? You could make up that I have a tree trunk shoved up my ass that Shigeru Miyamoto put there. Make a video saying that. God bless. I don't fucking care.
As reason number 2 for this getting such attention was, of course, his white...
You are the man. Rich streaming is a job. I like it. You know what's funny is I was like laying in bed and I'm like, I don't feel... Actually, you know what's funny? I don't even feel like I have a fucking cold right now. Probably because I nipped it in the bud with these. There's a catch to these, though, and I mentioned last time I had a cold and I was taking these. You'll take them, and you'll feel like the next day after you start taking them when you had cold systems, like you're not sick at all. You still take them that day. Because if you stop taking the Coldies or the Zicam, you're cold. Because you'll start feeling better, and then you'll actually feel like, oh, man. And then you'll actually feel worse for a little bit. And like, oh, these aren't working. Fuck them. Or you're like, oh, I feel great. I don't need to take them anymore. Take them for one extra day. Because if you don't, not only will you get the cold, it'll actually come back worse. But if you continue to take them, you'll have a very mild cold, and it goes away quicker. No, I am not sponsored by Zicam, but if Zicam, you want to sponsor me, I will take the money. I will take it all. Every single penny you want to give me. I love birds.
Crying. And reason number 3 was the alleged backing out of attending his grandmother's funeral. So for others, like the members of PKA, Jordy's excuses were hardly convincing.
This is something that someone with, like an anxiety kind of issue usually does. They'll ponder over it, stew over it, then last minute they're like, I can't do it, fuck it.
I've done that as a person who suffers with severe generalized anxiety disorder. I've done that. Bail at the last second. Surprised that I was able to fucking do anything with my life. When you interviewed Wings, he kept saying long tail instead of long term, and it drove me batty, and you never corrected him either. I didn't even notice it. I think I was just so into his stories that I didn't give a shit. I didn't remember that, because I would have remembered something like that. 2 words that will change Elden Ring for you forever. Bird farm. Like farm runes there. I need to get that talisman, man. Mischief almost has to. You know what? It's so, like I said to you, blessing in disguise that I didn't. My editor couldn't work today because there's so much to talk about, and I probably would have made a video on Quantum TV today and missed out on all this shit. So now the video is probably. I'll have that and the video on Twitter up, and it's going to be an eventful day tomorrow.
Oh, that's him. That's 100% him. He does this thing where like.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mema, for enjoying my content. I think if I said your name wrong, I apologize.
He's a real worrier and super pessimistic about things. Like And especially if it's something he doesn't
See, I have severe anxiety, but I'm not super pessimistic about shit.
want to do. Like Taylor was talking about
It's not actually quantum TV, Mari. I think you know that, though. Why am I even telling you?
how like the day
Why do I
before
keep
he's going to
checking
like
my
do a
phone?
big
What am I
workout. He's
looking
like
for?
making all these elaborate plans and like aiming high.
I have a friend just like what he's describing right now with Wings. I have a friend just like that, dude. Exactly like that.
And I think Wings sometimes does the opposite. He's like, oh, if I do this, then all of these awful things can happen.
Relationships, in their instability, tend to have even more pressure pressed on them than a typical non-public relationship.
That's why you shouldn't make your relationships public. Ever. Yes, I am talking about, dude, we are going to have a juicy discussion about that tomorrow.
Any moment, captured live or otherwise, may be recycled and brought up at any point.
Yeah, Griffin, I'm dropping a video tomorrow. You're going to be included in it. Congratulations. And it's going to be large. It's going to have many twists and turns, tickled twists and turns. Review tickled twists and turns, USA. Yeah, I feel like my subgrowth on my main channel recently has had an indirect positive effect on my concurrent viewership here, minus my Elden Ring stream in the middle of the afternoon, which was during the middle of a work day where the majority of my audience is in the States. And plus people hate watching me play video games because I'm not as entertaining.
In the future
I know
as
I'm
a
not.
demonstration and its strengths or failures. This period in time seemed to fuel the latter, because exactly a month later to the date, the tables were turned and it was now Kelly receiving flack, when a now deleted video exposed her leaked flirtatious...
You know what? I got an idea. It's even better than the chicken. I'm going to make something official. Not going to say what it is, but this is going to be the next giveaway. So we'll see if we start getting the members. Now keep in mind, if you get the members, this is what's going to happen. All you have to be is a subscriber to the channel and leave a comment on whatever stream I pick that's around the time of the giveaway. If I hit 500 members, let's see where we're at right now. Keep in mind, to enter, all you have to be is a subscriber to my RTU Streams channel and leave a comment on the stream the night before the give. We have to hit the 500 members goal first. Let me get away from Captain Tickled here and let me look in my studio. Where are we at for members? Let's take a look. Man, I'm almost at 53,000 subs on here. Holy shit. Find it funny, my secondary channel is probably growing better. Let's see. Ah, man, we're at 306 members, which is actually not bad. I expected more cancellations. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Bottom TV, if you think, which we're not, if you think that me and Mischief and the Actman were bullies to you, we weren't bullies. Mr. Mediker's not going to be either. But just wait. Just take this advice right now.
Try to relax your anus.
Because he's going to fuck it. just wait. Just wait. Enjoy. The Streisand effect. You have out Streisand Barbara Streisand, sir. God bless.
Messages with some of Jordy's mods. It was soon after this that he reacted directly to the messages on stream, finding some messages harder to defend than others.
The short and long of it is
1,100 people here, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, it's weird. It's like the subgrowth on my main channel has helped this channel. So, we'll do two things. It's even better than a chicken soup. You know why? Because the chicken suit's hot, and I did do my promise on the giveaway. I gave away the 2 Nintendo Switches. This one will be easier for me to do, and I won't fucking swelter. I will stream for an entire month, 30 streams, entire month, 30 streams, whatever comes first. Shirtless, no shirt, don't have to pay for it. If we hit 500 members, and at 500 members, anybody who is a subscriber, so you don't, being a member, I just want to make sure this is abundantly clear so no one thinks it's going to give them, it's like they're entering anything. All you have to be is a subscriber and comment on whatever live stream I pick, and use the 2 buddy randomizers, so it's not that it's as fair can get. If you're a subscriber, when we hit that 500 member goal, if you're a subscriber and you leave a comment on the stream, that'll happen around the time of the 500 member goal, I will be giving away 2 Xbox Series S's because they're readily available. I could go to Target right now and get one. And I will do 30 streams. You can mark it down, take it, to clip this, do whatever. I will do 30 streams shirtless. That I can do because I won't fucking melt. It seems that Mr. Medicare is allegedly laughing on a ship. And there will be a PS5 giveaway as well. But I don't want to promise that yet because they're still tough as fuck to get. No, S.
That Wing's wife had been carrying on sort of a flirty relationship.
What video did he private? What video did... Oh, stop. He already privated a video? Yes, pretty much back and forth.
With some of his moderators, his Twitch moderators, I suppose.
Discord.
Mm-hmm. Bro, I can't even get my fucking... I had to buy a Steam Deck from a scalper. I ain't doing a giveaway on those yet.
In the Twitch moderator Discord that they have. And, like, to the point where, like, they were driving together and...
Wait, hold on. Did he really make that video private? Did he really make that video private? Let's see. Let's go. Let's find out. I have to find this out now.
Today we're going to kick things off.
No, he didn't. It's not. It's still there. It's still there. Quantum TV. Hey, his video. Let's see how many dislikes this has, though.
Guys.
15,000 dislikes, 514 likes. Quantum TV is under attack by the Great Value Avengers.
She wouldn't show him her phone because she's like having like private conversation.
He didn't get rid of the
one
video.
Of his fucking mods.
Like, you know, I love you. This is right here is honest flirting. This again, honest flirting. This is one day after Valentine's Day, and I just bought her diamond earrings. Look at the dates. See, January 30th. Can we call this? Could be anybody adding the text here. This is when Joe Man came to visit us, and I don't know what they're.
I thought I'm looking at his stream, thinking it's not my window full screen.
Get right here and says yes.
And he's like, "Tell
That's
me who the
bizarre.
fuck you're talking to. Tell me who this is, so I can demod them." And she's like, "Well, how about I just leave the Discord, and then that way it's not an issue anymore." And I guess he agreed to that.
Even with these flirtatious messages leading
I know Griffin told me he was posting a video tonight.
out for the world to see,
Wings is a man full of carbs. I don't know why I find that funny.
Jordy's marriage helped. And Kelly stated that after this whole ordeal,
Because there's a plugin that you could see dislikes on Google Chrome for now.
she'd be wiser in the future. A future that for at least 4 months, from April to August, was mostly drama-free. The most notable thing that happened within this time was that Jordy lost his Twitch partnership for breaking the mysterious Exhibit D. On the content guidelines, this is a rule against certain types of promotions. But there was also word that Exhibit D was in reference to something specific to Jordy's contract. While he was still allowed to stream on the website, he lost his partnership status. This allowed him to stream on YouTube, as normally partners are contracted to stream solely on Twitch. But Jordy claims that came at the cost of tens of thousands of dollars because he was making more on Twitch. During this time,
a lot of people say that. Well, maybe I didn't stick to it long enough. I just couldn't garner a following on Twitch.
There was continued frustration within the trolling community, with Jordy maintaining his eating habits. This all relatively minor when compared to Jordy's past scandals, though it's almost unnatural for him to go months on end without something major taking place. And that is what we call the calm before the storm. To provide context to what is about to happen, there seems to be an idea that Jordy, due to an endless wealth of clips online of him...
Well, at the time, let's explain the Facebook thing. At the time, I wasn't really streaming. So my thought was it wasn't going to affect my content anyway because I don't stream on YouTube. Or at least often anyway. So I was like, when I stream, if they want to sign me to a contract, cool. People still were like, yeah, fuck no, so I didn't do it.
Him doing or saying things that may be considered controversial, that his streams are packed with that frustration, and that there is no effort not to feed the trolls. How it's actually like is that Jordy has a mostly passive chat that at times he plays into depending on his mood, and is more honest in accepting his past mistakes. Even when his chat is flooded with rhetorical questions of controversial events that would annoy any person, Jordy does make an effort to answer the more legitimate questions, though that doesn't entirely stop or discourage his more persistent viewers looking to get a rise from him. Other times, usually when Jordy is in a bad mood going into the streams...
Well, dude, I heard shit about him before. I just wasn't sure about it with Quantum TV. I'm still not sure about it, you know?
He'll more likely than not answer these troll-like questions, which will induce more questions and so on. This is how you get the infamous Jordy disaster streams, where just a few minutes in time at his worst will result in months of circulation.
ReviewTechUSA disaster stream gets compared to Wings of Redemption. Yeah! Ah, cool. 42,000 views. Good for him.
This moment. The reason for him being in a bad mood was because police came to his house yet again. Not because of the typical swatter, but another form of impersonation trolling that we've seen in the past. This time it was played out a bit more aggressively and illegally.
I was talking. I'm streaming now.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. I want to talk about this bullshit. What was the police thing? I had police show up to my fucking house hour and a half ago, almost 2 hours ago, stating I was harassing somebody from fucking Missouri on TikTok. So
I've had shit like that happen where someone calls like a business and pretends to be me and like starts bothering them every day. And then the fucking cops came out like, hey, are you? I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
The police in their infinite glory called me a liar.
Infamous wisdom, he means. He has a way of messing up terminology. Infinite wisdom, excuse me. Infinite wisdom.
And threatened to get a warrant for telecommunications harassment against me. So, I've made this little video. You look here, like this right here is, like, look at this shit. Like,
maybe we'll pause this and watch Griffin's video. This is fucking long, man. So we'll maybe, let me see Griffin Gaming. Six minutes. Oh, jeez.
All right, what's up, guys? Kind of
good.
A serious topic here. I was not planning on making another video on Quantum TV. I was just going to detail my experience with them, add my perspective, and leave it at that, because I don't really feel like I can add too much more to this situation besides just regurgitating the same points that other people have covered, probably in a better way than I possibly could. But anyway, what Quantum TV is engaging in right now needs to be called out, and it needs to be called out by everyone, because this type of behavior should not be allowed on YouTube. It shouldn't be allowed on any social media platform, and in all honesty, everyone needs...
All right, you know what? You're right. I'll do the chicken suit. 15. I got it. When I'll start it is the question, but it's going to happen. I promised the chicken suit. You know, I did the giveaway, which of course I would do that. That would be me being a swindling dick. But if I make a promise, I got to keep it. Maybe a couple weeks from now, got some other shit I got to do. But I'll do the fucking chicken suit. And I will get a stronger air conditioner in here.
Needs to come together and just completely shun this man from the internet, because what he is doing is absolutely disgusting and it needs to be stopped immediately. The behavior demonstrated by Quantum TV in this situation is just beyond taking things too far, and at this point he has no place on this platform
Thank you very much, Adrian Garcia. I appreciate it.
whatsoever. And if any YouTube staff is watching this video by any chance, you need to take action, because this man is breaking your terms of service at every given opportunity. He's abusing the copyright system, has been for years. He's ban evading, and on top of that, he is literally committing the textbook definition of harassment right now by tracking down people's personal information and the information of their family members and contacting them in order to intimidate.
Oh, how is it being an Amazon driver? I really enjoy listening to your streams and while delivery, and thanks to you, I got Elden Ring. Ignore Quantum TV, dumb Quantum. So funny is that if it wasn't for Quantum TV, I wouldn't be playing Elden Ring right now, which may end up being my favorite game of all time. I'm including it up there with the Castlevania game, so that's saying something. So let me see. Just in case, suit. Ah, that one may be thinner. I'm looking up chicken suits right now. No, I'm not kidding. It's inflatable? I'm not inflating a fucking suit. Hold on. Let me look up something real quick and we'll get back to this, I swear. I'm not like being... There we go. Okay. Hold on one second. All right, a chicken suit is ordered. It's not going to be here till May, but a chicken suit is ordered.
Intimidate people.
I have one, but this one seems like it would be a little more flexible and airy than the one I have. Because if I'm going to be sitting here for hours on end, I need to make sure it's, so I ordered it. It's ordered.
To stop talking about him. This man has no place on this platform whatsoever, and if you don't believe me, take it from Quantum TV himself.
And then you don't just stop there, you go even further with it.
Oh, fuck altering his video. I won't do that. I refuse to. I'm not saying that fuck towards Griffin. I'm just saying I have every right to make a transformative work about your fucking videos. I'm not sitting there doing that audio editing shit to it.
And some of you start doxing and sharing.
Hey, man, people may have signed up. I can't. I mean, look, I did the giveaway. I did that 100%. Both people were here in the chat saying they got their Switch OLED, so I'm not worried about. I would never screw anyone over with that. But that may have been part of the reason that people were like, "Yo, okay, I'll become a member. I want to see Rich look like an asshole." I got to deliver on the promise of me looking like a fucking dick. So I thought about that as I was. So you're right. You're right. People may have become members to see me suffer. So if we get to the 500, but I'll also do this too. If we get to the 500 members, I'll do another giveaway that everyone who is a subscriber who comments on the live stream I'll show you the live stream that you comment on, and I'll be giving away 2 Series S's, and that I will do 30 streams shirtless because that's not a big deal. So it'll be a bargain. But all you have to do, even though it'll be when we reach 500 members, all you have to do is be a subscriber and comment. I use the 2buddy randomizer to pick a winner, and you could win one of the 2 Series S's.
Personal information. Bro.
And that I deliver on. Ask VGR, I think I saw them here. And the other Max, too, is the other winner.
Ask him. Don't think I'm playing around. I called Ackman's mother to get a hold of him, to let him
I just ordered another suit now. It's happening, man.
know the kind of...
Relax your anus. HD became a member. And if VGR, you're still here, you could abide for the... You could vow for the fact that I do... If when I give a giveaway, I do deliver.
Damage he was causing, okay? I'm not fucking around with this.
Quantum TV loves to throw out that, you know, he's so worried about his family, you know, he's just trying to protect his girls. You know, whenever somebody dares to criticize him, he always fears the real-world consequences of what might happen if people don't agree with him, God forbid, on the internet, because, you know, if it was such a concern,
missed your
why
super
are
chat, DBZ? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
you posting hot takes and unpopular opinions on the internet if you're afraid of someone disagreeing?
Yeah, that's what I don't understand, Griffin. I was just saying the same fucking thing before. Like, what do you expect to happen? You're talking about a heavily hyped thing or a heavily contested thing. I guess he does. I guess he's that delusional to think that people are just going to agree with him on something like that. I just don't get it. So let's see if we get to 5 members tonight. A little humble number.
With you, but that's what Quantum TV does. He puts up this facade of just being a concerned father. You know, he doesn't care that people criticize him, but he's worried about the safety of his family. But yet he takes every opportunity to track down the personal information of those who dare to criticize him and go out of his way to contact them in order to intimidate the person who dared to disagree with them. YouTube. If that is not harassment, I don't know what the fuck is at this point. What is the point of having terms of service when this type of behavior can be openly touted on the platform with zero consequence whatsoever? But that's not even the end of it here, because
I wonder if people are pissed off at me for not flagging his shit, but I just don't want to deal with it. I just don't. Maybe that's why he's bitched about me but hasn't bothered me. I wonder if that's the reason, is because I haven't
Quantum
flagged him.
touting the fact that he was able to...
I just don't want to fucking deal with it. I don't care.
To track down the...
It's like, I do care. I think he's awful and shouldn't be on the platform. I didn't mean it that way, to be quite frank with you. Let me rephrase. I don't care to deal with the bullshit, because you know if I flagged his stuff that he would be over me like flies on shit.
Actman's mother's information, he's basically dog whistling to his audience. Hey, if you guys want to find this information online, you know, you can go find it if you want to, and you can do the same thing that I did. And as much as I hate the term dog whistle, because everybody just uses it as a buzzword in an argument to try and make people look bad, this is the literal textbook definition of it. He is literally cueing in his fans to the fact, hey, this information's out there, I used it to accomplish what I wanted to do, and you can do the same, because he has a fanatical fan base that he has literally weaponized to harass people online, which is the reason why his previous channels, by the way, were taken down.
Channels? There was multiple ones?
Once again, YouTube.
I know definitely of one, without question.
If this is not what your harassment policy states, I don't know why it even exists in the first place. So the Actman actually put out a tweet confirming that Quantum TV had in fact contacted his mother, and this is what the tweet had.
Yeah, what the fuck are you... Look, I genuinely don't think this dork is going to fucking show up at someone's house with like an AR-15. I don't. But what did you think that was going to accomplish? Like, I know what he thinks. I don't think he's actually going to physically do anything, but it is a scare tactic. Like, look, I will go to lengths to get in contact with your family and friends if you fuck with me. And there we are. Fuck you.
Had to say, I can confirm that Quantum TV is threatening me and my family with doxing and violence. Even reached out to my mother saying we wouldn't want families to get hurt or in...
I don't know, man. Maybe, I know people are pissed at me that I didn't flag, especially the video where you called me a fucking pedophile. Unbelievable. Fucking lying piece of shit. But I just don't want it. I went from being so uptight about this stuff like 8 years ago to being like, even up to the point of like 2017, like I used to feed trolls all the time. Now it's like, I just don't want to be bothered.
Involved in this. I wish I was fucking joking. If we see you, Quantum, we shoot on sight, which I don't blame him. This guy is completely unhinged.
I would have worded it differently, though. Like, if you show up to my property, I shoot on sight. If it, like, because now he's going to try to play it as, which we see he loves being the victim, is he says he sees, what happens if he sees me at a Walmart and I'm buying cheese and he pulls out machine guns? Yeah, Griffin, I don't want to deal with it, bro. I don't. Maybe it's selfish. Maybe I'm being a dick. Maybe I'm being too passive on this. I just don't care. I think that's part of the reason why he hasn't come after me is that, say whatever you want to say, dude. People know I'm not a pedophile. People know, like, people know the shit, like, that slip up of saying a homophobic word. I apologize for that. That's all public shit. Do whatever the fuck. You want to make up that I run naked, jock naked with Joe Biden down Route 9 on the weekends? I don't know how you figured that out, but
he has proven that he is willing to go into people's personal lives and knows no bounds when it comes to harassing people on
I have heard that before.
Line when he can't get his way. I mean, this dude tried to false copyright strike someone's video down and then progressed to the point of finding the Actman's family's personal information and trying to contact them.
And again, the argument I'm sure will be made, but Rich heard his mom's number was public. But why the fuck would you call someone? Hi, yes, I want to talk to you about your son's YouTube video. Like, how do you even start off that fucking conversation? You fucking weirdo. How does that even begin? Like, dude, he had to get a fucking mail order bride. I can't picture him having any game whatsoever. Fucking grown-ass man crying to another YouTuber's mom about the content they created criticizing them. You're going to talk to people about not being tough guys and not being real men? Yeah. Look in the mirror, bro.
Them to intimidate them into getting him to probably take the video down. This is the level that Quantum TV is willing to go to, and it is absolutely insane. I would have the exact same reaction as the Actman if this dude was threatening my family and then he showed up on my property as well. I think that's a completely reasonable take to have. It's the reason we have the Second Amendment in the first place.
I'm going to disagree with both of you. I don't think he's underlying threats. I think he's trying as much. Your son's going to get me killed. Things got so serious that I had to call the Actman's mom. He's taking the victim. It's still shitty, very shitty. But I don't think it's veiled threats. It's, oh, look, woe is me. Look at the lengths I'm going to have to go to stop this evil, this super evil trolling. It's fucking weird, but I don't think he was being that. And it's not that I'm like trying to deny it or like I've been doing this shit for a long time. I know what he's trying to do.
Self-defense from both threats, domestic and...
It's so fucking... You know what I found ridiculous with you, Griffin? Is that he went to all the back and forth with those emails that you showed in the video we watched from you yesterday, and he couldn't take the effort to even make a fake, like, YouTube comment that seemed like an actual threat. He just showed one where he said that you suck. Here's the video to Griffin Gaming. Like, you went through all those emails saying, my family's being threatened, my children, my this and that. And then that's the weak sauce screen cap you give? Like, what happened there? No, I'm not going by what he said. I'm going by, like, I'm trying to think of the best way to word it. he said in his video yesterday, Quantum TV, that's still live, that he even admitted that he called the mom. That too makes me think, like, why would he wouldn't want to admit that he called the mom if he called the mom and gave a veiled threat. I think it was he was trying to amplify his victim complex. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he is way more evil than I'm giving him credit for, or way more psychotic. But either way, you're still deranged for whether it's to be a victim or a veiled threat. Why the fuck are you calling a YouTuber's mother over a video they made criticizing you? We could just agree that he's batshit insane either way.
Foreign. But the Actman continues on and says he even makes veiled threats of violence in his latest video around 1720. You guys are going to get someone killed. Yeah, bro, it's gonna be you if you do anything. Can someone at YouTube axe this guy now?
Like, there's even been, like, cancel culture super left-wing people that have said, your opinions, you don't understand how much weight your opinions hold, and I could get hurt because of this. It's like, people do this over fucking video games, or what if you like Android or iOS better. You're gonna say that the guy who gave praised the new iPhone SE, who's now getting threats, or someone got threatened because of it, is having his fans go attack people? People are just fanatical over anything. There's nutsos everywhere. I hate when they use the victim card, man.
Laugh my ass off. Which, yeah, exactly. Quantum TV is literally sitting here disguising this like, oh, it'd be a real shame if someone got hurt as a result of this. No one is taking it to that level except you. You are the only...
But he wants to play that fucking card because he's a giant pussy and he's trying to garner sympathy. He's pathetic.
Person reaching into people's personal lives over this entire thing. Everyone else is keeping this purely based on your social media activity. Nobody's hunting.
That's the thing. And would not do it. So this is not me making, and he calls the wrong mom's house. Quantum TV is going to get his ass kicked. And I don't want that to happen. I wouldn't do it. Please don't call my house, even if you did. But you don't know, man.
Down your quote-unquote family's information. Only you are doing that. You are the only one putting other people's families in danger at this point. You alone. You have no right to accuse anyone else of doing anything of that nature when you are demonstrating time and time again, like you have done with Ninjishin, for example, because just the previous night you were posting his real name on your community tab as like a way to flex and show off and direct people towards his personal information, even though he doesn't publicly display it on his YouTube.
Yeah, now I get it, Ninjishin. It clicked today. Like, why are you... you are a known person. Ninjishin, we know you don't like him. Why are you talking about it, putting his full name in your fucking Discord or whatever, you fucking weirdo? Why?
YouTube channel. You may claim, well, it's public knowledge, but you knew exactly what you were doing in that situation. Don't play fucking stupid. The only reason you would post his real name on your community tab is to put the mentally deranged fanatics in your fan base onto his real-world identity.
Yep, no, he's right. I didn't think of it that way. He's right. Probably because I was even more stoned yesterday than I was today, but he's right.
Knowing well and good what might happen, because you claim you're always...
Yeah, you're putting the gasoline down and hoping someone lights a match is what you're doing.
Afraid that it's going to happen to yourself whenever someone dares to disagree with you, so don't even play fucking stupid. But I'm going to go ahead and read Quantum TV's community post that he just made like 2 hours ago at this point. I reached out to your mother to convey the severity of the real-world harm you have been causing through your social media action.
No, I know. Pause. I know exactly why assholes do this. I've had trolls do this too. I guess we could consider him a troll at this point, or a psychopath. Is because they want your family members to freak out, to maybe that will make you stop criticizing them. I've had trolls do that, where they try to start fires in my family, hoping to either... Oh, I don't know what they hope. Like, what do they think I'm going to do? Shut down my fucking YouTube channel? Like, really? Fuck off. I'll make sure they do the exact opposite just to make you even more angry. But I know it's like, all right, what can I do to really hinder this person and make sure they never talk about me again? It's a fucked up tactic.
I in no way ever threatened your mother or family. I definitely never issued any veiled threats.
It doesn't matter. The fact that you picked up your fucking phone and called them still makes you a freak, you fucking freak.
But now you're calling for Act Bros to unite for Act Mother's honor? This has officially turned into criminal activity. This is a direct call for an uprising, and the threat of gun violence against me?
I told you. I already said it, but I told you he's gonna...
warned you. I even gave you a chance to stop. These death threats are not okay. I made no threats to appear at your home, and given the last conversation I had with your mother, I figured you'd leave me alone. But here's yet another extremely manipulative post, calling for unity as you threaten gun violence. I'll be sending this to the authorities. Threats will not be...
Yeah, Quantum TV, there was a... He is the student that should get expelled from a school. I don't know. He just makes the whole class distracted all the time. For example, this guy got expelled from my school. Why did he get expelled? Every day in high school, in the morning, he would violently hump the desk. Every morning. Quantum TV is the high school student that was at my high school that was humping the desk every day. He needs to be expelled.
Tolerated. I mean, I don't fucking know how the Act Man is even sane in this situation. After seeing something like this, I would literally be losing my fucking mind at this point. You know, props to the Act Man for handling this so mature, because this dude is just beyond.
I remember that he was like 15 and fucking jacked too. Like he was like, he just looked like he could just like headbutt a locker, and like it was made of metal, it would bend in and nothing. But he just would power hump, dry hump a desk every fucking morning. Oh, look, there's I don't even remember what his fucking name was. There's Bob humping a desk. There we go. That's a way to start. Don't need coffee, but that invigorates me right there.
Beyond redemption at this point.
Yes, it's real.
I mean, the absolute nerve of this mental...
He didn't like take his pants off, where he would just sit there and his fucking clothes and dry hump a desk.
Midget to sit here and lecture people about...
Yeah, it gets weird. Okay, I could see first doing it for laughs, because especially at that age, you do stupid shit for laughs. But when you're doing it every day, it's like, oh, look, he's day number 612 where he's humping the fucking desk again. Stop being funny after the second day. Oh, look, he's still humping. Okay, good. He's probably going to finish, too. Fuck. Ah, he finished.
Gun violence when he literally wished that more people...
Bro, you don't get it. I can't reenact it here for obvious reasons, even with everything else I do in the stream, but it was like... mating in the woods of two like gorillas or something like that. We had a guy get expelled senior year for crapping in the urinal every day for a month. Funny you mentioned that, Griffin. Caffeine is a socially accepted drug, absolutely, and it is a drug that I love. They thought I was a fucking fool, man. My class, this classmate, a guy named Ralph, he's like, dude, you should shit in a desk. You should shit in a bag and put it on our principal's desk. I'm like, bro, I'm about to graduate from high school. Do you think I'm going to get expelled or have to redo my senior year for a joke? It's like, you wouldn't, no one would know. It would be funny. I'm like, bro, you'd be the first one to tell me. How about this? Let's do an experiment. You shit in a bag, put it on his desk, and see if you still graduate. You try that out. Get back to me. See how it goes. I want to get the fuck out of here. Thanks.
People died in a mass shooting because of their sexual orientation. This man is a piece of literal human garbage, and he has the fucking nerve to act like he's the victim in this situation when the Act Man points out that if this guy shows up at his house...
Like, I was a class clown, but I had limits. Like, get the fuck up. I'm not going to graduate to shit in a bag. To what? For what?
After threatening him and his...
Haha, for 2 seconds.
His family and contacting his family members outside of the internet entirely.
Yeah, it's senior year, Griffin Gaming. What a waste.
Entirely, you know, that he's going to defend himself in a situation.
in more ways than one.
Where this mentally deranged man might show up at his house. You know, if pointing that reality that the Actman is going to defend himself and his family makes Quantum TV the victim, then I don't even know what the hell we're talking about anymore at this point, because Quantum TV is the only agitator in this situation from start to finish. His original video was meant to agitate Elden Ring fans. Then he started false copyright striking people who disagree.
It's true. He's done this with other shit too, where he takes something that's popular, whether it be a television, you know it's going to get a bad reaction, and then you can't handle the bad. Like, what do you really think that even though, hey, I'm having a really hot take on a popular product, game, whatever, do you really live it? He does. I guess he really does live in that fantasy world, and I'll keep repeating it and never be able to get over it, where he thinks, yes, I have a hot take that is against what most people think, and I'm not going to have anyone give me flack for it. Not saying you can't have that take. Have the take. I have takes all the time that people don't agree with. But don't expect everyone to agree with you on that take. But he does, because he's fucking freak. He's a fucking freak.
With him and offered honest critique of his video. Then he accused Rich of ReviewTechUSA, completely unfounded in any form of fact, of being the white EDP 445 bait.
That is the way everyone's going to put it from here on out. Because you can't, at least in a video, I'll say the pedo word here, because if my streams get demonetized, it's not where the money comes from anyway. But that is now going to be the code. So-and-so EDP 445.
Basic.
That is the YouTube-friendly way where everyone knows what you're talking about.
Which is the legal definition of slander and libel. But then not even stopping there, to the point where he goes out of his way to find the personal information of people's family members and make threats to them over the phone. There's only one thing left to say in this entire situation. YouTube, get this piece of shit off the platform right now.
Oh, look, we should watch that stream. Oh, wait, it's me. Look, man. Doesn't matter if it was a veiled threat, not a veiled threat. It's still insane. The fact that he would fucking call, and even if the information it takes 2 minutes to find, the fact that he went out of his way to call his fucking mom, it's insane. There's no way it does. If the Actman, which he wouldn't do, but I'm just making a point, gave Quantum TV his mom's number, it would still be weird if he called it. Calling your fucking mom over a YouTube video. Like, what is going on, man? You're ban evading. And the thing is, to make this much of a stink, knowing that it's gonna, like, your channel's gonna get shut down. Like I said, I think he thinks he's gonna do like the diet soda, like Steve Crowder thing. Like, oh look, they're trying to silence me. So he'll maybe start a channel on BitChute or something like that. Because that's why a lot of these fucking idiots do this. Oh, they're trying to silence free speech. Yeah, who calls anyone anymore anyway? Hi, yeah, I'm here to, like, I don't even know. God, man, if someone called, like, I own a 2-family house. My family's on one side, I'm on the other. Man, my mom would be like, yo, someone just called me complaining about your YouTube video. What the fuck is wrong with them? Oh, man. Bazinga, what's good, Peter? Fucking calling about a YouTube video. You look up the definition of a pussy. That's also where EDP's face is. Oh, I can't get over it. I know I'm repeating myself. I can't help it. It's just too amazing. It's too delicious. It's too deliciously pathetic. Called your fucking mom, man. Son. Who gave you it? I would, like I said, I would love to be a fly on his wall during, like, their Christmas, where he's, like, around his parents and stuff like that and other family members. Must be like a fucking QAnon meeting. Oh, son. I don't know. I may leave. I may play some Elden Ring. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to play Elden Ring anyway, but do I want to play it live on stream? And part of me's thinking no right now. He's beyond a man-child, man. He's a fucking freak. He has, please stream it. So I bought the suit. You guys are right. I promised to do it. I've had people contact people on Facebook, like the videos, disparaging videos that are made about me, and like one of the most dedicated weirdos from back in the day that shall remain nameless, like they would make the video and be like, look what your son or nephew or boyfriend or whatever did. Yes, Abi, he is a man-child. And I'm like, what the? Well, you are such, like, you need to get laid. Like, that's what you're You are so dead. You've never, like, okay, you may, even if you met me in real life, you may still think I'm a piece of shit. You know what? There's people I know right now that I think are pieces of human garbage. But am I going to sit there and do anything to them? I'm not even talking on the internet. I'm talking IRL. Am I going to sit there and do anything? I don't know. I have a life. Get a life. Do something. Like, literally anything else. Masturbate instead of doing that. It's more beneficial. All right, I'll stream some Elden Ring. It's not even 10 o'clock. It's not even 10 o'clock, man. Slow news week. What are you talking about? Anyway. That's why I don't really look at the comments of YouTube videos sometimes, because it's like the Yelp. It's like the Yelp reviews of video or content creation. It's just people complaining. Oh, Getting Over It, Ray. Yes, that was the game that intro guy liked. Isn't that strange? He has no patience for anything, but he liked that game. All right, so if I could stop burping, that would be great. I probably should piss again because this is like my 600th seltzer. Why is it doing that? Come on, fill up the screen. There we go. The boss, that is the woman who has the bunch of she's like a sorcerer. That's my favorite boss. Love the music, love the atmosphere. Love the fact that OBS cannot fill up the fucking screen if it tried. There we go. Now it's full. Now it's full. I'll put myself a little teeny tiny bit smaller and up here. Yeah, dude, I can't believe he called his mom. I can't believe he called his fucking mom. Ah, Christ almighty in heaven, man. Here we go. It's probably going to tell me I need to restart the game. Or not. So, what gets rid of... I got to figure it out first. What gets rid of the fucking rot? Because I need it. I can't get the scarab without it. There's no fucking way. There's too much rot there. Or maybe I'm gonna fuck around. If it drives people crazy and they get bored, then they get bored. I'm not a game streamer. I'm a whatever the fuck I feel like streamer. Do I have some? Let's see if I might even have it. Let's look. Nope. Bloodhound Swamp. Because I need to get something for it. Because if I sit there... Let me see if I could craft. Item crafting. Nope. Fuck. Anything? Roped poison. No. I don't have a fucking thing. Alright, I'll put the sound on. Sorry. I know why that's... Why did I turn that off? Why do I even mute the sound? Because if the console's off, it's not going to make a sound. I don't even know. I'm not going to mute it ever again. It makes no sense. So... We'll do the Wings video, the second part of it tomorrow. I need to, Yeah, I can't do this right now. I need to get something. You need staunching blouses. Where the fuck do you find those? What? It's called Scarlet Rot, right? Let me look it up. Scarlet Rot. No, that's Google Drive. Why am I in Google Drive? Sure, Elden Ring. Cleanse me incantation. Ooh, I may have that. I may have that. I think I do. I think I have that seal. Is that be an Ash of War? No, that wouldn't be an Ash of War. Cleanse me. Okay. Now, where is that? Now, where is that spell? How do I use it? So I have it. So how do I use it, though? That's the fucking thing. You need a seal. You have 7 items to cure it in your inventory. What do I have to cure it? Ah! Ah! Here it is. I love watching you on this game. Say hi to the birds for me. I'll even do one better. I know. I will. Hold on. Can I put those in? Yeah, let me... Yes, there we go. Now you are on. There we go. All right. All right, let me piss first. I gotta piss. holes like a fire hose. Favorite boss, and so that... Why is it coming out of the right ear? Oh, I know why, because it's doing what it's supposed to. All right. Is there anything... Let me turn on my lantern. Which way am I going here? I am going this way, I believe. Oh, it's still growing. Cured me of my scarlet rot. Thank you, God. Am I going down here? I believe I am, huh? Yeah, we just watched it. Yes, I am. Don't roll in it? Okay. God, the fuck just died. Somebody just killed me trying to get me. Go right that way, over here. Am I going over fucking here? No. So go over here and go right, right? I'm going back. Fuck me. Christ. Ah. No, 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 no. Of course, of course. Use your shit. Oh, wait, why did I do it twice? I didn't mean to do that. Oh, you're gonna have extra runes, you little weirdo. Thank you. Hate these rats. Be wary of... Who would you eat if you were stranded? I would eat Carlos. He's a more muscular bird. Good looking bird, even. What a fucking tease. Oh, shit. Shit, shit, shit. Ah! This. Man, they are making you work for this thing, man. Alright, how do I get rid of poison now? Please say I can. Heal. I'm gonna heal. Maybe I'm in better shape this time. The green balls, okay. Nah, I don't have shit. Alright, fuck it. Let's just go. Whoa, come on! Ah, shit. Fuck. Fuck! Patience. Man, my mimic is fucking him up. My mimic was fucking... I got it. We got it. Ah! And that's reusable, right? You could keep using the golden scarab, right? Oh, man. Thank God for that. I was putting those balls in my mouth, or that would have not happened. Hi, Daddy Rich. Again, I really hope you do get the Quantum Chivi's channel taken down. He's insane. Also, don't roll through the rot. I thank God I survived, though. Holy shit. Okay. So let me find a... I want to be rid of my rot. So how do I fucking use that thing? It was more stressful. Am I in the right spot here? I want to go to the spot where I could farm at. Where's that at? It's right here. Put it on the equipment. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. Let me where would I put it? Like, or maybe it's over here. I don't need those anymore, so. Am I really that stupid? Equipment, okay. Ah, I'll equip that instead. There we go. Now I have a heavy load. Oh, those assholes. Those assholes. Yep. Man, does it... They really fucking... Why is my load heavy? Yeah, it doesn't change anything. Why is my load heavy? What is making my fucking load heavy? What the fuck? I've had this setup. I gotta figure it out. I'll go to that for now. That's fine. Whatever. Let's see how many runes these little shits give. I should be on the horse. They're actually easier on the horse. Oh, fuck. Yeah, they give more. They give a lot more. Let me go to my other weapon, see how that does. Now that it's upgraded. Just want to fuck around. Ah, this is beautiful, man. This is beautiful. I love it. Let me get on my horse and see how effective this is on my horse. Not effective at all. Not effective at all. I'd rather have the Hellbrand back for this. This is not a good farm route with this weapon. Shit. Let me try something else, actually. Come here, you little shit. Rich, I know you really need to play the... yeah, I know, I don't play the applause sound effect enough. Not in the slightest. Come here, you little fucker. Oh, I did that from too far away. Oops. Yeah, but look, man, the runes are piling up. What trash weapon? The Hellbrand? That ain't trash. It's slow, but it ain't trash. The sword is called the Rivers of Blood. I like it because you could, even though it's not as strong yet, I don't think it'll ever be as strong as the Hellbrand, but yes, I am Wing's father, Richard. Confirmed. Man, look at it. They pile up, dude. It's great. Alright, let's go somewhere different. I would like to... Yeah. This weapon's useless on the horse. What do I feel like? There's a couple things I could do right now. I know what I want to try. I know what I want to try. What the fuck? Let's go. I know. I know where I want to go. I don't really have that much to lose right now. And now that I know where I could farm the runes, I don't really care. So I'm going to want back. What do I need with that? Faith? Yeah, fuck that. I don't want that weapon. Now, let's go have a battle. I got the Mimic. I got everything. Go underground. Rivers of Rot. No, where is it, dude? There it is. Grand Cloister. Let's do it. We're gonna get this motherfucker. God killed me like 1,000 fucking times. My Mimic is... The problem is I don't have a long range. Oh, I never saw this here. Cool. Yeah, I'll get out my Game Genie. Alright, I don't want to deal with any of you at all. It's your pieces of shit. But you may not give me a choice. Yep, that's pretty much what I predicted. Probably should have did stealth here. That's okay, though. Don't want your rot. They just tickled me just like Quantum TV. I hate this boss. Hate it. I hate this boss. Can't fucking stand this boss. Alright, we don't need to see this shit. Here we go. Fuck. What is this? No? You're not going to let me? I thought maybe it was a... Is there maybe a summons here by any chance? Nope. Nope. Alright. We're going in. Fuck this boss. Alright, wait. Gotta stay, like, under its fucking... And you can only focus on its goddamn head. God, it's so annoying. This thing is like... This thing is unbearable. I absolutely fucking hate this boss. I can't even get close to it. Look at that. I can't even get close. And dude, his patterns are so fucking weird. Look at this shit. You gotta walk like, and I'm running. Nope. It's so infuriating. run 80 fucking miles. Back. Why does he have a halo on his asshole? Nope. What the fuck? Oh, this is so annoying. I don't care that he's even kicking my ass. Just let me get a hit on him. I didn't mean to hit again. Where are you? What the fuck? This is like insane. Ah, go away. Don't be greedy. Don't be fucking greedy. Oh, shit! Yeah! Fuck off! I didn't think I was gonna win that. Oh! Oh! Oh, Quantum TV, thank you. I thought that was a fucking lost cause, son. Holy shit, Joe Brussel, thank you. Did I shit my pants? I may have to check. Oh. Alright, so this is a quest now for Ronnie, so what the fuck did I even do here? How many runes did I get from that? Oh, I can upgrade. What do I want to upgrade? What do I want to upgrade? I got to go back to Ronnie, right? I got to go back to Ronnie. All right, so let's go back to Ronnie. Where is that at? That's like around here-ish. Tetsu's Rise. Ronnie's Rise. There it is. Do I have to maybe talk to her here? Mixed Wonder is sometimes they have talking. No. Swarm of flies. You got to get the ring from Mariah Luceria Academy. All right, I can look that up. Maybe. It said Lucerniac. Where is the academy? Raya Luceria Crystal Tunnel. Grand Library. Is this it right here? Raya Serial Library. Going. So... Oh, you're alive.
Art thou now assured of thy want to be born anew?
Rebirth? Unlock the chest. Unlock the chest. Shush. I'll find it. There's a chest in here. Get her chest behind her.
Thou.
Shut up. It's in this room. How am I missing this fucking chest? There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. I'm looking directly behind her. Gotcha. Alright, so now that Dark Moon ring has to go where? Alright. Use a larval tear. Sure.
Now.
I don't really want to, though. My levels are pretty good. I don't want to fuck with any of that. Yes. Okay. I'm fine with that. So where do I need to go now? I had a video on this, but I'm not going to sit there and stare at the... I mean, well, I guess I'm sitting there staring at you. Now go back to that last boss fight. Heard loud and clear. Alright. Grand Cloister. I was just there. Whatever, I'll go here and go back down there again. I don't care. We'll have some fun with some enemies. I want to see if I can one-shot these guys anyway. I love the combat in this game, so I have fun. What is the site of grace at the boss site? Is this right here? Ah, here it is. I'm looking the wrong direction. Let's just go. I'm sorry. I thought, what did I not have a map opened in that area? I thought I had a map. Oops. So, I guess I'm resting here. So now what the fuck am I doing here? Again, I had a video on this. It's an island. I see. I mean, I'm here now. Go through the passage in front of you. Okay. Is this the right path I'm going to? Well done. Yeah, it has to be. Joy, oh joy. Try lift. No, I'm gonna sit there. I fought Godric. Godric is dead. Unless it's like another boss battle coming up, they have like a reincarnation of him or some shit. Run past the enemy when I get there. Heard loud and clear. I'm going to run to that grace first. Go to the church. Where is the church? Is that right there up in the distance, the church? That disheveled church? That's, yeah, that is it. Go on your horse. Has to be it. Something here is going to butt fuck me. Are you? No, you're the ruins. Oh, hocus pocus, suck my cock. Oh! No. At least not yet. I'll fuck with you in a minute. Oh, dear God. Level up. What do I want to level up? I think vigor. I'm gonna be a dork. Yeah, or maybe. Yeah. Vigor. You never. What is here? Thank you, Jeffrey Tucker, for that. Starlight Shards. I'll take him. Probably use him to mix some shit together. So soft cap basically means I'm gimped and upgrading my vigor anymore is useless, is what you're telling me. Also heard. Alright, so now what the fuck am I doing here? Go down the hole? Where's the hole? Oh yeah, here's the hole. Go down hole. But don't fall too fucking far. That wasn't a far fall. Any other game, that would be nothing to worry about. I can't see a fucking thing. I can't see a fucking thing. Seek something incredible. Am I falling here? I can't see. I literally cannot see. I spent my runes. Fuck it. I'm okay. I didn't even lose any health. Okay. Let there be lover. Head? Okay. He said time for love. Hole. Therefore, try fingers. Still no life. Well done. Get angel ahead. Oh, that looks, head required ahead. The fuck is going on? Lover, therefore offer pickle. This is so fucking weird, but I love it. This is so fucking weird. I love this game. Finger butthole. I can't believe I beat that boss. Shout out, dude. Dude, I'm gonna level that thing to 10, but my mimic tier is a beast. He was taking big chunks of health off, man. I was surprised. Telling you, my mimic tier is better HP than me. Okay.
So it was thee who would become my lord. Perhaps I needn't have warned thee. I am pleased, however. Thou art a fitting choice. I go now to the night sky. It is there I shall find mine order, I bid thee travel the path of the Lord, and once all is done, we shall see each other once more.
Okay, so what the fuck just happened? Dark Moon Greatsword. Ooh. Okay. You need 38 intelligence for that fucking thing? Yeah, file that under not worth it. Unlock the possible ending. Okay, so that's cool and all, but how the fuck do I get out of here? Should go fight some other bosses, huh? It's worth it. Then I have that other sword that I have to bring up my intelligence and faith for, which people say is amazing. Which now to grind for everything really isn't going to be that hard because I have that scarab. Where am I going? Can I get out of here? Let me go back to Ronnie's Rise and just see what's going on there. I gotta piss again. God damn. I'm pissing out clear water because I drink so much. You're back. No. Dude, it's big. I had no carbs for dinner and drank like 13 seltzers and coffee. And I usually only drink when I don't piss. I piss like twice during the day. The Falling Glitch Rune Farm? What am I doing? Moving up. Why am I going down? Okay. I'm at... Oh, yeah. Stupid ass. To the entrance? Here we go. I'll show you the rune farm in a minute. I was just there before, but I'll show you again. It's no problem. I'm assuming I gotta talk to somebody here. Talk to Miniature Ronnie. There we go.
I take it thou hast noticed. I shouldn't be surprised. I thought I might expound a little further upon the order I envision. Mine will be an order not of gold, but the stars and moon of the chill night. I would keep them far from the earth beneath our feet. As it is now, life and souls and order are bound tightly together. But I would have them at a great remove, and have the certainties of sight, emotion, faith, and touch. All
excellent
become
voice acting
possibilities. which is why I would abandon.
Yeah, I
this
asked for
soil
advice. Who cares?
With mine order, wouldst thou come to me even now, my one and only lord? Mine will be an order, not of gold, and I would. Wouldst thou come to me? Mine will be an order, and I would abandon. Wouldst thou come?
So what has this done then? Yeah, I asked for tips on the game. It's no big deal. Head to Reichard. The boss is fucking amazing. Go down the tower. All right, I will do that. Let's not jump like these idiots did. I'm surprised I haven't fallen down a hole yet either. And I'll give you this. I forgot. Where is it? Where's the hole?
I fell down a fucking hole.
Just another grace I have not touched yet. No, I have touched that grace. Have touched the grace. What is that here? Oh no, you're new. You are new. You are probably not going to be easy. I guess I'm just fighting you. Just me and you. Whoa! Whoa! You are a good time. Ah, you are the one I have seen in, oh! Fuck me. Well, well, well. Hello, sir. Did I just find a way to cheese you? Let me not get too arrogant here. No, I did not. Of course I didn't. I knew I rolled too early. I felt it. Fuck. Let me see if I get you over here again, though. Whoa! Stop double rolling, dude. I'm not asking you to. Whoa. Oh, shit. You are just full of fucking surprises, aren't you? Fuck off. Royal Greatsword. From a tickled man. Man. I didn't think I was going to fucking get... I'm doing pretty good tonight, man. Not bad for a man with a 2-inch penis. Message from Donald Care. It is good, the sight of grace, just because I want to. How about that? There's not one here. Where did it fucking go? Why am I walking there? Why don't I just fast travel to it? What am I doing with my life? Let's see. That was not a lot of ruins. Fairly tough battle, too. Fairly tough battle. Tough battle, not a great reward. I should go fight that fuck, huh? What is the... Oh, yeah, someone died there. I missed your chat, Brett Hanks. I know, like you'd agree, set your stats at the academy. Maybe I should try a different weapon. I don't know. For now, what time is it? It's over 3 hours, man. I'm probably going to cut the stream off now and just go talk with the tickled man. All right, guys. Appreciate everyone for coming through. Regular chat, super chat. New member tonight. I appreciate all of you. And the chicken suit is on its way. Try to relax your anus.
Try to relax your anus.